Why y'all look mad? Y'all supposed to be happy and free. We back. Picture me rolling. Oh, I know you didn't think I forgot. And the DA, yeah, that bitch had a lot to say in court. Death Row East. Picture me rolling. Free like motherfucking OJ all day. Yeah, they can't stop us. Ego Valley. Picture me rolling, busting the bits to this stoke. We gonna talk about it. On this side, the real side, California, yeah. Let's do a brief roll call. I see y'all. They thought I forgot. New media, I ain't forget. City, state, zip. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Let's get it. And picture me rolling. If it ain't clear to you, rewind this track. Come back and picture me rolling. Oh, Otis, he mad. Shout out to Otis Holiday. He mad. But picture us rolling. Shout out to Memphis, Tennessee, 214. Dallas, Texas, 216. Flint, Phoenix, Arizona. Australia, mate. Oh, we got 2 Australians in the building. Shout out to Cleveland this evening. We drinking Hennessy. And I know they see all the enemies. 216, Bakersville, California. I see you. Florida, Maryland, 410, Oak Cliff. That's right. 214, Michigan, Houston. Oh, yeah, we got to talk about Houston, them Lions only boys. Phoenix, Alabama, Detroit, Rochester, motherfucker. Home of John Jones, Tupac. Shout out to Akron to Vegas, Compton, Bompton, and picture us rolling. Shout out to Maryland, them Baltimore boys, DMV. 951, Houston, Texas. We still riding reckless. Get you for your necklace. Check this. And picture us rolling. Phoenix, AZ. Ohio got love for ego. They know me around here. Shout out to 614. Shout out to the O. Houston in the house, baby. Oh my gosh, my people in Sonora, Mexico. Shout out to La Raza in Mexico. They fuck with me in Mexico. H-Town, get down, lay down, stay down. We on playground. 732, Jers. Picture us rolling. Smash the like button. I know the haters, man. They see the title. We gotta talk about Iowa's born ready. We gotta talk about Canelo. We have to talk about no guys and Max and Charlo. No, forget about everybody, bro. We gotta talk about all that. We gotta talk about Charlo, of course. Is oh shit, they gonna cut the beat off on the young boy. Hold on, I need more beat. Yo, put a beat on. Put a beat on. I'm doing hella extra. What if someone come in at that part? Man, I'm coming straight, wicked, coming to kick it, coming to. They'd be like, what the fuck? I'm coming to spit it, coming to wick. They'd be like, oh, he's spitting. I'm on that Flavor Flav shit. What's poppin'? Oh, they mad? Why they so mad at me, bro? Why they be so mad, bro? Enjoy life. Spend time with your family for the holidays. Your girlfriend. They some shook ones, bro. Yeah. Oh, y'all like me with the flaps, huh? Why are they so angry? He said there was a fake account, ego account. Bro, but listen to this. Yo. Check it out. 1, 2, mic chat. Bro, but I leveled up. I've been leveled up. I got a verified check mark. You can't impersonate me anymore. I got a verified check mark. Look, in case anyone was wondering, your boy leveled up. Hi, guys. You see when I leave something, it's in yellow. With the check mark, bro. What? It's a check mark. So you can't, there ain't no me. There ain't no way to impersonate me. I run this. All right, let's talk about it. Hold on, do a like check. LJ like that. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. I'm in a good mood. There was a lot of boxing. That Joshua card was trash, but, I'm still in a good mood despite that, bro. That card was trash. Hi, guys. That card was trash. Like, congrats to Joshua, but the card was trash. I'm just giving my honest opinion. It was trash. I was actually really disappointed with the Chris Eubank fight, bro. Hey, Matt Korobov, bro, he's a real, bro, he's crafty. And he was shooting, in the first round, he was shooting that straight left like baby Pacquiao. I was like, oh, shit. Matt Pacquiao, bro, because he was shooting that straight left. That was looking butter, bro. And he caught Chris Eubank, but then the fight got canceled because he that hurt me, bro. Because this was a good card, the main event had some good action, and then the Chris Eubank fight was just too short. But Matt Korobov came out pretty sharp, but he tweaked he dislocated or pulled or tore a muscle or something in his shoulder, and he couldn't continue. That motherfucker, I knew he was hurt because he called his own timeout. That motherfucker said, man, fuck it, hold on. Hey, wait, let me explain. Bro, that man called his own timeout and ran to the corner. So I was like, oh, God. Bro, anytime a fighter calls a timeout, you know what it is, bro. You stank as a trash ass. Bro, what the fuck? Y'all, come on, y'all with these names and shit. Man, Korobov, he was coming hard, but I wanted to see the adjustments that Chris Eubank, if he could make it. That was a difficult fight, though. I like Eubank, but he better stay away from Charlo. Listen, we're going to talk about it. Hey, the messed up part from Chris Eubank is the man, he did something to his shoulder, right? And he tweaked his shoulder. Chris Eubank said, I don't know what, but that's karma. I was like, what? Bro, I thought that was kind of harsh. He said he's done something in his life that caused this injury, and that's just karma paying him back. I'm like, that's kind of foul. That was kind of savage, bro. The man arm finna fall off. That motherfucker arm was like Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura. Remember when he was getting shot with the dart? Remember Jim Carrey was like, when he ain't had no, and he was running from the Africans. Yeah. Motherfucker's arm was, bro, his arm finna fall off. This motherfucker talking about his karma. What the fuck? That shit was cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Bro, you remember Jim Carrey? He was, I can't feel my arm. Bro, that motherfucker arm looked like Weekend at Bernie. Fuck is you talking about? Hold on. I got the haters, listen. I know, but the haters get mad. So I know they watching. So I got to get camera ready, bro, because there's too many people be watching. I got to use the beer butter, yo. Hold on. Yeah, this that product. Yeah, this that Blue Magic. Hold on. I got to get camera. Bro, they be watching me. Yeah, take off your glass. What's under that? What's under that beanie? These motherfuckers. Hold on. Bro, they want to be just like me. It's okay. Hold on. Let me get ready. Yeah? Bro, that motherfucker arm fell off. Yeah. How's everybody doing? Oh, we gotta get real. Gotta get it right, buddy. Yeah, cursor letting you know what it is. Let him know the deal. Hold on, I'm gonna be straight in a minute. What happened? What y'all talking about? Hold on, you motherfuckers. Hey, is it choppy? Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Are we good? Shout out to B more, bro. Am I choppy though? Like, can you? What if I make? Are we good? What the fuck is going on in my computer? I hear noises. Hold on. Corball was moaning. Y'all be on that hub too much, bro. Hold on. What the fuck is it? Hold on. Bro, I'm hearing noises and shit. Hold on. What y'all doing, son? Hey, y'all trying to play? No, I'm hearing. It's like my modem or something. Y'all trying to play me like I'm fucking Smokey from Friday. Chill out, ego. It's Angel Dust. As soon as he said that, I started feeling funny as hell, man. Next thing I know, I'm in Debo Pigeon Coop. Bro, no, I'm not. I don't do drugs. That's y'all. Y'all be. Chill out, Smokey. It's Angel Dust, eh, bro? Man, as soon as he said that, I started feeling funny as hell. What the? Bro, nah, I'm not. Hey, yeah, I know you like to get wet. Nah, I'm good. I got my water, you know. y'all be dogging me, bro. All right, let's talk about it. Listen, I put wins in perspective. Dennis Hogan, he was moving up from 154 to 160. Charlo looked good though. Charlo looked good. And I'm so glad he fought Jaime Munguia first, even though that was at 154, because Jaime Munguia is big as fuck, bro. That's why he moved up to 160. He's big as fuck, so that's a good barometer to kind of compare. Dennis Hogan is Trididash. Block him. Bro, you ain't finna interrupt me. You Trididash. Yeah, follower of Christ, go follow Christ. Because we talking what we talking. Anyway, they gonna let me talk on my shit. So anyway, Munguia, listen. Funny thing about old media is, let's analyze the facts. Munguia is a big 160 pounder. This dude says Dennis Hogan is Trididash, right? So what does that make Munguia? Because he really lost to him. If that and these be the same dude, like, oh yeah, fucking Munguia. What? So that don't even make sense. How you gonna be a Munguia, Spike O'Sullivan fan or whatever, Patrick Alati, but Dennis Hogan's trash and Dennis Hogan really beat Munguia? I understand it was at 154, but Munguia is big. So after he made weight, he probably ballooned up and still should have lost to Dennis Hogan. Dennis Hogan is very awkward. It's not like he has the most knockouts and stuff, but the motherfucker is squirrely and fidgety. And Jermall Charlo had to think in there because the man is like, he has a weird style, to be honest. Like, he was like Maidana coming down with some punches, but some of his movements were like baby Pacquiao, like just jumping in random times. Luckily, Charlo has a good reach. He's tall and he's a smart fighter. So he broke the man down, slowed him down, and that was what it was. Dennis Hogan, from what I've seen in the Charlo fight and the other Munguia fight, other people, if you don't know what you're doing or don't have the right attributes, then Dennis Hogan will have you looking weird. Like, he's just an awkward. You know, it's funny. Jeff Horn is like the same thing. And they have the same trainer, Glenn Rushton. Glenn Rushton trains both of them, and it's the same type of weird. I don't know what the fuck. He that's some Australian shit. Ask LJ. But they doing some Australian shit. Now, crikey, I want you to move like that, move like that. Like, bro, I don't know what the fuck y'all had these fighters like moving weird. It's not an American style, and it's just it's just weird, bro. But weird in a good way where if you don't know what you're doing, you can score and steal rounds and shit. Now I want you, to jump in and leap right there. Like, they be doing some Australian shit. I don't know what the fuck. They just be watching Crocodile Hunter reruns or some shit. Right here, one of the most made a mistakes. I'm gonna put my hand in his mouth. I'm like, bro, it's just real weird shit. Like, Baby Pacquiao, Vic Darcinian, bro, he was just weird. Someone said kangaroo boxing. I'm done. Yeah, now move like a wallaby. I'm like, move like a wallaby? What the fuck? That motherfucker. Yeah, I want you to move like a roo. Okay. It's just real. It's like, see, y'all don't know boxing, bro. I'm not saying Dennis Hogan's a world beater, but he'll make you, certain guys in boxing finna lose, but they'll make your night look ugly. That's just simply put. They'll make your victory look ugly. That's just what it is. And Dennis Hogan seems to be kind of like one of those guys where, he might not win, but he gonna have you looking like shit in the process. Certain guys are doing that. Now, Deryevchenko's like that, but his X factor is he got some power. But Deryevchenko's like that. Like, he's moved, he's rugged, he's tough, he's durable. Bro, name someone that had an easy time with Deryevchenko. Damn sure wasn't Triple G. Certain guys are like that. So, I seen a real mature Charlo. I like what I've seen from Charlo. Rounds 1 and 2, the jab couldn't have been any better, bro. Doubling up, tripling up on the jab, just bro, he kept that stick out there. Dennis Hogan, like I said, it's not like he's a revered puncher or necessarily world beater, but bro, he looked pretty well conditioned, pretty motivated. Like, cause you notice he's comfortable with his style. Dennis Hogan didn't really waste no time, and he's just fidgety. He's just like real squirrely, and he's coming up from 54. So Charlo being as big as he is, like, I don't even know how he make 160 and shit. But him being as big, if he didn't have fundamentals and mechanics that he does, and he doesn't know what he's doing, Charlo also has immaculate, really good timing. But if he didn't have if Charlo wasn't Charlo, then it would have been a more difficult fight. But Charlo, he got hip to it real quick, and his jab, that definitely helped. The jab was key. He started with that early. He would go to the body. He would just try to get little shots off that he could in the first couple of rounds. But that stick was always out there. Beautiful stuff. Charlo has a real mean streak. And then by the fourth, I think it was the fourth round, he hit this man with a beautifully timed uppercut. When he was leaping, because see, the thing is, and this is why I give Charlo a lot of credit, is because he makes adjustments, and he has proper mechanics and fundamentals, and he's a monster with that mean streak. The thing is, with these awkward fighters, this was really impressive. Ronnie Shields got this motherfucker right, bro. Listen, he has proper mechanics. The thing with the awkward fighter is they're hard to time. So to see Charlo's timing lock in pretty fast over the course of rounds without looking crazy, that's impressive. That shows me someone who has a grasp of boxing, the sweet science. The man got the guy's timing pretty quick, because by, I think it was the fourth round, what's the name? I don't have no replay and stuff. I'm just going off of my mind. But when he leaped in recklessly like he had been doing, and Charlo was waiting there for him. The guy jumped in, because he's awkward and unorthodox, and Charlo said, and hit him with an uppercut, and he fell on his back and did a Tim Bradley somersault backwards, bro. And it made the knockout or knockdown look way more impressive, just because the man, bro, if you imagine it, bro, you get punched from an uppercut, and then the man makes you fall back, and then you do a backwards somersault, bro, that was hella extreme. So that shit was tight. Shout out to Charlo. He be fucking people up with this uppercut. He be fucking them up with this uppercut shit. Bro, the man did a full-fledged, look, I got screen cap. Bro, see, he landed like that off a uppie. Bro, look. That, bro, It looked like he finna do blue flame. Bro. He knocked this man into a full, would it be a full 360? Is that a 360 or 180? I don't know. I need something to eat. Bro, he had the man breakdancing. Look. Bro, that's a 380? He did a 380 off the uppie? Yeah, it was a 380 because he didn't start it. Oh, why am I saying 380? Bro, I'm drunk. What the fuck? No, I'm just playing. I didn't even drink nothing. 360. Why am I don't know why I was saying 380. What the fuck? Y'all know that. Man, fuck y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, 360, 180. I'm tripping. Anyway, the bottom line, he hit him with the uppie and the man fell on his back and rolled around like Brad roly-poly. That shit was sick. Bro, he's still moving. Bro, look at this uppie was just waiting for him. Look. See? Charlo's smart, bro. Smart fighter. Look. I don't know. You can't see it. See, he jumped in crazy. Ooh. Hold on. Hold on. Watch. Bro, he was waiting for that. Y'all see that? Hold on. Oh my God, bro. He was waiting for him with the uppie. So that was an impressive performance from Charlo. Cause look at his timing. Look, he doing the soldier boy. Soldier boy up in it. You crank that soldier. You bro, he hit him with the soldier boy. Soldier boy up in there. Crank that shoulder. Watch me roll. That man hit him with that soldier boy. That uppie made him do the soldier boy. And he wasn't ready for it. Cause look, he tried to brace his fall. Yeah, he had that crank that soldier boy. And then he feinted the man vicious. And you see what's coming next. Bro. He feinted the man, pulled back a little way, and then caught him with the whole shot on the button. You see that? And then from that, he was pretty much knocked out on his feet. Then he fell. He tried to grab the ropes too, fighter instinct. Bro, he was out of there. A good stoppage because you don't need it, bro. If you seen him get up, his legs was not steady. And the ref was like, come here. And then motherfucker said, so the ref, picture the ref being over here. And the ref said, hey, come here. So the guy should have went that way. And he was like, bro, he started going the opposite way. And then he kind of turned direction like, Yang. Bro, he was out of here. It wasn't even worth it to, He said he did the Ric Flair, Vince McMahon walk, bro. And over here was that way. He was done. And bro, that boy Charlo said, it started winding up, bro. I like the Charlos. I like the Charlos. 9 here, Walter. Where he at? I like what the Charlos is doing. The chat room always out of pocket. Man. Bro, I put this on everything. I put this on everything. Charlo, now I'm not saying it was the more meaningful fight, but Charlo, to me, the Charlo versus Dennis Hogan fight literally was more entertaining than Anthony Joshua versus Ruiz. I'm not even lying to you. Again, obviously there were different implications for the winner of the fight, but the Charlo fight was definitely more from an entertaining standpoint, and it was good boxing. Like, bro, I'm just being honest. I gave Anthony Joshua the credit, but Anthony Joshua, he still fought kind of scared and timid. Plus, Andy Ruiz was huge, so he didn't do what he was supposed to be doing, and it was just a lackluster fight. I'm not making any excuses, but I promise you, from what I seen with Joshua, Navarrete's fight was better, you know, and definitely Charlo's fight. And I can't judge too much off the Chris Eubank shit because that ended prematurely. Bro, I swear, that Joshua fight was not like bracking like that to me. I'm just being honest with you. And I'm not salty or mad or anything. It's just, it really wasn't it for me. I thought part of why Joshua looked the way he looked, to be honest, was because Andy Ruiz looked the way he looked. Bars. So I had more fun. And see, this is what I said earlier in the stream. Dennis Hogan, he fought like he was at least trying to win and complicate things. So I give credit. I give credit to him because he's at least trying. Like, Andy Ruiz looked like he was, when it came down to it, he looked kind of ill prepared. Somebody just sent me something. It's in Spanish. But basically, Andy Ruiz's dad said, we tried warning him. It was a mess. Training camp was a mess. And he wouldn't even listen to me or Manny. And I'm glad my son lost. His own dad said that. His dad said that. So, you can say, oh, you're just making excuses, whatever. His dad said that. So, to be honest, it sounds like there was some dysfunction. And again, this is not Joshua's. It's not because there was rumors that Joshua. There were rumors that Joshua was getting knocked down in sparring. So again, I'm not saying this is Joshua's responsibility to worry about discord in someone else's camp. But listen, anybody speak Spanish here? Anybody in the chat right now that speaks Spanish? All right, Edgar, listen. Type what he's saying. I'll try to play it slow. All right, Edgar, we need the translation for you. All right, somebody. He said, "See, let's get it." This is Ruiz's dad.
Celebración, todos los políticos que venían a recogerlo en Guadalajara, un desmadre que hubo de campamento. Nunca se concentró bien. Yo le decía que se concentrara bien, que no podía llegar en ese peso porque en ese peso no le iba a...
Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear that? He said it was a disaster. This is Ruiz's dad. All right, keep going. I'm just trying to make sure we hear. We're just gonna have he said that camp was crazy. All right, listen. So you don't take my word for it. You're hearing it. This is his look. See, bro. Again, I'm not saying this is Joshua's worry, bro. Look, that's Ruiz's dad. Right there, ESPN. Celebrating too much. Listen.
Se concentrara bien, que no podía llegar en ese peso porque en ese peso no le iba a hacer nada a Anthony Joshua. Por eso está reconociendo ahora lo que yo le decía. Entonces nunca se preparó.
See? He said he wasn't prepared. Y'all, listen.
El tiempo no hacía caso a Manny, ya no le tenía respeto a Manny. Se iba él solo.
Bro, he said he ain't had no respect for Manny, his own trainer. Listen. I'm gonna rewind it.
No, todo el tiempo no hacía caso a Manny, ya no le tenía respeto a Manny. Se iba, él solo corría. Me decía Manny que le mandó un video que corrió. Ahora aprendió esa lección y me da gusto que haya aprendido esa lección ahorita tempranamente. Porque tiene la oportunidad.
Y'all hear that? For those who speak Spanish, he said he had no respect for Manny. He wasn't listening. He wasn't prepared. He said something about corridos, like he was celebrating too much, listening to music. I don't know what the fuck, bro. This is his own dad, bro. He said he's happy he's learned his lesson at a young age. Told you.
De recuperarse, ¿no? Sí, claro. No le hizo nada Anthony Joshua, nomás la cortada.
Oiga, y definitivamente, me imagino...
Sin condición peleó.
Lo que es cierto es que tenían un plan de ser menos pesados y al final terminaron muy pesados, no producto de todo eso, ¿no?
Todo producto de eso, no quiso hacer caso.
¿Qué pasó en el...
Y'all heard that? Somebody finish up that. He said Andy will regret this forever. Someone said he said burritos block him. Bro, we don't. Oh, that's 4 Life 1 Deep. Hey, bro, stop. You don't have to do that, bro. That's 4 Life 1 Deep. Leave him alone. But don't do that. He said that's a good father. Brutally honest. Facts. So, come on, man. So that Joshua fight, to be honest, nah, it's all good, but bro, just please. Andy did not let. Well, I mean, we seen that. So again, it's not an excuse. His own father's saying that, so I would take his word for it. There was probably some discord. You know, things come out after the fact. It's not Joshua's problem. He got his belts back. This is Ruiz's problem. But to be honest, it's disappointing because I really think that Andy Ruiz, had he prepared, I don't know what he was thinking. Like he thought because he beat Joshua every round that Joshua wasn't going to come back better. You know, that to me that's weird. That's weird that you were ill prepared like that and you had the opportunity. I thought there was no way that Ruiz wasn't prepared or whatever it was showing on the scale was. I thought that was the easiest thing I thought it was a mind game or something. I thought there would be no way that somebody would be foolish enough to gain more weight from not being prepared. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's weird. I thought it was like, I was thinking too hard into it. Oh, skullduggery, and he had weights in his pocket. But, you know, it sounded like he just messed up that bag. So, back to what I was saying, Charlo, his fight was way better. And he's not saying nothing ill-willed towards Joshua. He's just telling you, I guess now because it's out. He's saying now that it's out, like he's just saying what was going on in camp. Right? So, to be honest, it's just, just explain this to me. How does DAZN keep having fight season fights where the main event, for whatever reason, the main event person keeps being underprepared? Canelo Kovalev. You know, Kovalev, quick turnaround, blah, blah, blah. And he clearly wasn't prepared because he looked nothing like the person. And then the same thing with Ruiz. He had more time to train. And then for whatever reason, he just decided not to train. You know, it's just, to me, this is weird. How does DAZN keep having this? Like, but when PBC, okay, Charlo just fought Dennis Hogan, who was moving up and undersized, but he still fought like he gave a damn. You know what I'm saying? But DAZN just keep having these main events where the main event, they all of a sudden they fight the cash cow and they fight nothing like they've ever fought. You know? It's just, that's, to me, that if anything is cool. Canelo won, AJ won, but at the end of the day, that's not great to have on your watch when you're a subscription based platform, and then you get PBC or Top Rank, and Top Rank's ESPN is $4.99. Use my link. It's $4.99. Plus you got other stuff like documentaries and stuff for less money, and you can watch that. And the Navarrete fight, it was impressive. He got a knockout. What's his name? Jerwin and Casas. He got a knockout. You know, Top Rank's putting on cards. At least motherfuckers are getting knocked out. You know, they doing the best that they can. And then Showtime is cheaper than DAZN. And, you know, one fight got fucked up with the Chris Eubank and the Matt Korobov injury. But that Charlo shit was good. You know, close the year, and then they also have upcoming fights with Tank and blah blah blah. But then, for whatever reason, these fight season main events keep ending up the same, where, you know, the person all of a sudden don't fight like they've ever fought. So it's not what people, you know, for whatever reason, Kovalev fought like he fought with Canelo, and whatever reason Ruiz fought like he fought. The end result is, on your watch, you got two fights that under-delivered, that people had expectations for, that just clearly under-deliver. Now, it happens to the best of them. You know, Al Heyman has a card today. Chris Eubank, nobody wanted to end in the first round with Chris Eubank and Matt Korobov. Shit happens. Tank was supposed to fight Abnamata. Shit happens, right? But at the end of the day, they also have a high quality of fights and quantity as well. DAZN just keep having that DAZN curse where it's just like all the fight season fights, Canelo Kovalev, Joshua-Ruiz, I'm just talking about main events, and KSI Logan Paul. What was the best card? The YouTube card. That's my honest opinion. And then on top of it, it's just it doesn't feel like I don't know, it just doesn't feel like traditional boxing. Eddie Hearn put the card all the way in Saudi Arabia, you know, so all the fighters got to travel. There's not that much American media, and a lot of the ones that is there is probably paid off, per Eddie Hearn's own words. It started raining unexpectedly the one night of the fight, you know, and then the main event doesn't really deliver. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like that's not good to me. That's not good. It's not good. Block Sean P. Man, stop, bro. Get these dudes out of my chat. Thank you. Can y'all smash the like button? Bro, I'm sick of these dudes. We've heard you talk all year. The bottom line is this. You can say whatever I want. Did Joshua look like he'll beat Wilder? Joshua boxed. He did what he had to do. But he still didn't. He didn't look like Floyd Mayweather. Please stop. Please stop saying he looked like Rigondeaux. So Rigondeaux versus Donaire looked like that. That's how Rigondeaux looked at the end of the fight. Bro, Joshua used his height and like moved the whole time. You see, Charlo, man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Mayweather don't ever see. This is what's wrong. This is exactly why I got into boxing, so I can say my piece. People have this misconception. People keep saying Floyd run and all this shit. Floyd does not even, he's 40 years old. He don't even move unnecessarily if he don't have to. Floyd will stay in the pocket and trade with you. It's a lot of this ignorance and you dumb motherfuckers in the comment section. Floyd ran versus Canelo and Canelo's team saying that dumb shit. Bro, Canelo had opportunities in pocket, out of pocket, you know, long range, mid range, out range. Bro, he had many opportunities and didn't do shit. Period. End of story. Floyd gives you different looks. That's the thing that makes him Floyd. Canelo was on the ropes like this. And then Mayweather said, like, he was trying to make sure he wasn't get set up for a trap. And Canelo wasn't really doing shit. Mayweather went like that. Stuck him in the middle, like the belly button. Stuck him again. And Canelo, ooh, he wasn't even doing nothing. And then Floyd shot an uppercut. He was hitting him with hook. Bro, why didn't Canelo do anything? Why didn't Canelo, like, catch and shoot? He didn't do nothing. And you guys talking about, oh, run. Joshua, his performance was a bit different because he was tall, and anytime Ruiz were to get close, he definitely used that. First of all, it was a big ass ring. So he okay, this is a 6'6" gentleman with long ass legs. Shout out to Big Facts Block Boy Apparel. Appreciate you. He's a 6'6" guy with long ass legs, right? One of his steps is probably equivalent to a few of Ruiz's steps because he has shorter legs. Do you understand what I'm saying? So Joshua would and then throw a right, and then he'll just like take a walk, and that's what he did the whole time. So he like really was evasive, but not from a defensively. Like Floyd Mayweather is in pocket and he's evasive. Like Maidana's trying to hit him all types of way, and Floyd is like rolling with it and knocking shit down and moving his head and shooting. That's different. Joshua wasn't, Joshua looked hittable. That's what the only thing is Ruiz wasn't throwing no punches. What are we talking about? who looks harder to hit, for a heavyweight boxer to hit Joshua or for a welterweight to hit Mayweather? Bro, to be honest, bro, it's over. It's over for old media. This is my honest opinion. Wilder looked harder to hit in the Luis Ortiz fight than Joshua looked where he had this boxing exhibition. That is my honest opinion. Because Wilder used his range and his height, and Luis Ortiz is going to get some shots in because he's sneaky. But Wilder looked harder to hit, bro. He was backing up and stuff, and he was harder to hit. Plus, people are afraid of his power, so you don't even want to get close to him. Ruiz had opportunities, couldn't pull the trigger on nothing. Luis Ortiz was trying to pull the trigger, and Wilder was still being defensively responsible. Wilder does not get enough credit for what he does right. People just talk about the lack of fundamental. Bro, he's doing something right, because Wilder looked a lot looser than Joshua. Joshua like, boom, and then he'll hurry up and like clinch you, bro. It wasn't no action good fight, bro. He said that's big facts, ego. Like the great Jorge Masvidal says, Deontay Wilder would baptize Joshua. That's what I'm saying. I don't think anybody is convinced otherwise. You know, these motherfuckers, oh, you got your 7 reasons wrong. Okay, I got it wrong. I'm sorry for banking on Andy Ruiz actually training. Silly me to think a fighter would train for, you know, the biggest fight in rematch to prove it wasn't a fluke. My bad. If Andy Ruiz fought how he normally fought, I think he definitely had a chance. I can't control if he don't listen to his coach and weigh in at his own weights and shit. That's, you know, so I'm not really even worried about that. I'll just hold that L, because to me, I don't feel like Andy really even showed up to win if you lost the battle in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good with that. So you guys can, you know, hold that again. Oh, yeah, man. You said Andy. Yeah, he didn't do none of it what I said because he wasn't in shape to fight. So I'm good with that. His dad even told you. Shout out to Scrappy. Block him. Who next? Bro, he never even really threw. What is Andy's CompuBox number? How many punches did he throw versus land? I don't even know if the numbers came out because they're not gonna be good. Ego trying to praise Charlo for knocking out a bum. Block him. Your name is IDK. Yeah, you're right. You don't know. Block him. Who next? This is easy. So Charlo knocked out a bum, but Jaime Munguia couldn't do it. He was a champion in the division, and he couldn't knock out the bum. So, bro, I promise you, media, look at them. They're reaching. All right, Charlo, he knocked out a bum. Bro, he looked great doing it, bro. The mechanics were there. The ring IQ was there. He showed variation in his punch. He closed the distance. He had impeccable timing. And guess what? If he just knocked out a bum, then Triple G should be ringing his phone right now. Triple G, fuck you, a pussy. That's what's up. Block him. Triple G should be ringing up his phone right the fuck now. After all the Steve Rose and shit Triple G done fought, he needs to be ringing Charlo's number right now. Block Azubike or whatever. Bro, get him the fuck up out of here. Fucking as you bike. Yeah, you bike up on out of here. Yeah. What we talking? Yeah, man. Charlo looked good, bro. He looked good. And once again, to old media, if he didn't, then Canelo should fight him next. How about that? Okay, so oh my God, I couldn't wait for this. Where we at with the light? Bro, I'm about to body something real quick. Watch this. They know they lying. They know they can't defeat what we doing, so I can't wait for this. Watch this one. How many likes let's do a like check. Bro, yeah, you want an Eagle Valley, you got him. Man, we need 400 likes. Stop playing with me. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. I got him. Peep this. New media. Gang, digital. I said digital mob. Let's get it. Okay. Jaime Munguia, that's a barometer fight. He couldn't knock out Dennis Hogan, and he looked horrible and really lost the fight. That's a Golden Boy fighter. It's funny how old media, oh yeah, Golden Boy. Yeah, they got some good cards. Oh yeah, Jaime Munguia. They say all this stuff. Typically. And then he couldn't knock him out, nor did he give him the rematch. Charlo closed his year by fighting him. Dennis Hogan showed he was game, unlike Andy Ruiz, who didn't throw punches. Dennis Hogan was kind of going for it. He was in shape. He said he felt better at the weight, still got broken down, did a somersault when he got hit with the uppercut, and he got feinted into getting knocked out. Beautiful boxing by Charlo. If you disagree, then Charlo was very humble at the end. Here's my thing. Watch how I catch this body. If y'all want me to catch a body right now, if y'all want me to catch a body, you want Eagle Valley to catch this body, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? And I need you to smash the like button right now because it's about to go down. Do you want me to catch this body? Who want me to catch this body with the 12? Oh my God, we got the 12 gauge shot. Who want to catch it? All right, Jay Souza wants this. Watch this. Watch how I pull them apart by each limb with the facts, with the points. Smash the like button. We got to get these likes closer to 400. Get it. Let's get it. All right, look. I'm going to ask y'all a question. Y'all got to participate. John Ryder, Caleb Smith, Billy Joe Saunders, or Jermall Charlo, who just beat a bum, who looked the best at middleweight? Who looked the best? In their last fight, John Ryder, Caleb Smith, Triple G, Billy Joe Saunders, or Jermall Charlo, who looked best in their fight? Charlo. Charlo clearly. Charlo easy. Charlo by far. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Bro, it's over for y'all. The only person that fought somebody who was better than like a Dennis Hogan and that we know about is Triple G, and he looked like shit. And he further along in his career with a silver medal, and he literally lost and didn't look good. So at middleweight, it's pretty unanimous by the people who are truthfully asking or answering the question that Charlo looked a lot better in his recent performance than Billy Joe Saunders, than John Ryder, than Caleb Smith, and Triple G. So if Charlo looked better than everybody, do you think Canelo's going to pick the guy who actually looked good? See, y'all want to cry and complain and say that Charlo ain't nothing and kittens only and all this cute shit, but new media keep catching that body. Old media, they getting blasted, bro. We see the games. Everybody else gets a shot but Charlo, but Demetrius Andrade, the guys who happen to be looking good. And then you want to cry in the comments, say, oh, this guy, he hates Canelo. This guy, he's against Mexicans. Even though I stuck my neck out for a Mexican fighter in Andy Ruiz, who just laid an egg because he didn't train, right? And they want to say everything but the truth. Canelo, if you don't want him to get the criticism from me, from new media, from fans, from Eric Morales, from Nacho Beristain, from people from his own country, like Juan Manuel Marquez, Julio Cesar Chavez, David Fatelson, then why does he keep, if people keep voicing their opinion, hey, when is Canelo going to fight an in prime, youthful guy with some good attributes coming off a good win, and you go, oh, you guys are just crying. You're hating. But then Canelo, why won't he just shut people up by fighting the person off of the good win? It's that simple. He said Charlo looked better now. Canelo got to face him. Facts. If people's criticism is you refuse to fight somebody coming off of strong wins, around your age group or younger, and then you got guys like Better Biev who just look beast. You got guys like Charlo who just look beast. You have Demetrius Andrade who just beat Selesky and he looked good, right? You have people like David Benavidez who just look beast and stopped a guy, Anthony Durrell, that ain't been stopped. So you actually have guys in all three divisions that you're in that look this way, and you're going to pick John Ryder. You're going to pick Billy Joe Saunders. You're going to pick Caleb Smith. Bro, it's over. You're going to pick Triple G. All of them look bad except for John Ryder, and he's the least known name, and he should have beat Caleb Smith, but he didn't look like Charlo. I mean, he did enough to beat Caleb Smith, but he didn't look super mature, educated, perform. It was still a competitive fight. Bro, that's what he said. Canelo seems to want to fight opponents when they look vulnerable. Bro, that's what I'm saying. The pattern is already picked up on. David Benavidez and Charlo ain't even in the same division. Block this motherfucker, bro. Get these motherfuckers out of here. You don't even know boxing. Benavidez is a champ at 168. Charlo's a champ at 160. Why the fuck should they fight? The reason people are bringing Canelo is because he stuck his neck and his head in other people's division. That's why he's being picked. Bro, if you can't keep up, then my shooter's going to make sure. Block Edward Polo. Edgar, whatever his name is. Bro, Canelo should drop all of his belts except for the division he wants to fight in. Don't wait. See how they try to pick Jermall Charlo to fight David Benavidez, but Jermall Charlo's comfortable at 160 trying to unify. He said, right, go up to 160. Block this dude, bro. Edgar Polo. Get rid of him. Why would Charlo go to 168 when he has a belt at 160 and he's trying to unify? And David Benavidez at 168 and he's big, so he's probably not going to be able to make weight. You know, I did an interview with Caleb Plant, and he said he heard that Benavidez gets up to 2-something in his offseason. So he's not going to come down to 160. Why does Charlo got to go up? You see, this is what they do to black fighters. Sometimes they don't even realize in the comment section and in their assessment, they don't even realize what they're doing. It's so natural. It's so natural for the man fans to do this, for old media to do this. They don't even realize what they're doing. Why? See, I'm telling you, this is what happens when you don't know shit about boxing. This is what happens when you're racist. This is what happens when you're old media. You try to do stuff to get even. Because I'm saying Canelo should fight one of these guys, you're trying to throw Jermall Charlo into that same category. But Charlo hasn't stuck his neck at 168 at this moment or 175. So these are different things. Canelo allegedly has belts at 160, 168, and 175. So this is why he's being put up to the test. Plus, he's a good fighter and people want to fight him. And people are calling him out. I never heard Charlo call out Benavidez. I never heard Benavidez call out Charlo. But I have heard Charlo call out Canelo. I have heard Charlo call out Triple G. Bro, these dudes is getting work. They getting that work. See, they want to make up their own musical chairs and mix and match and shit. We're not. See, the great thing about new media, we're doing stuff for a purpose. They're not. They're doing it to try to compete and refute and go against the grain of what I'm saying and what new media and Eagles Army saying. That's the difference. Ain't nobody, if Canelo dropped his belts at 68 and 75, there ain't gonna be no Better Biev talk. Just get rid of that belt so Better Biev can fight for it. Period. But you beat Kovalev by vicious knockout, go fight Better Biev. You said he was gonna be easy. You said he's easier than Charlo. I mean than Kovalev. This is what old media want to support, bro. They want to support this ideology. Bro, Omar Hernandez, look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. Listen, bro, I'm destroying old media. Y'all see how he said y'all? Who the fuck is y'all? Y'all get excited. A little black, you know. Y'all get excited because Charlo beat a C+ fighter who Jaime Munguia couldn't beat. And then say he's ready for Canelo, LOL. Stay in y'all lanes, sheep. But how did Rocky Fielding get a shot? How did Amir Khan get a shot? So Amir Khan struggled with Chris Algieri, took a year off, and then finally got Canelo. Coming off of Algieri. So how did he get the shot? You see, they can't answer this. How did James Kirkland, who was on a year layoff and had a war with Glenn Tapia with no Ann Wolf, how did he get a shot at Canelo? But Charlo can't get a shot. They both from Texas. Kirkland from Texas. Kirkland, we seen him knocked out by a non-puncher in the Sheeta. We ain't never seen Charlo. I don't even think he hit the canvas. None of the fights I seen. Bro, they are scared for their lives, bro. They don't want to see it because they know who's a threat. Only fear makes people do this stuff that don't make any sense. So James Kirkland from Texas, and you can fight him in Texas. He been knocked out by a non-puncher in the Sheeta, and Canelo still fought him off a year layoff with no Ann Wolf. But Charlo from Texas as well, we're not seeing him get hurt mechanically and sweet science wise. He has a great jab. He's bigger than Canelo, and he has power, and he's aggressive, but he's not sloppy with his aggression. He's not a one-dimensional fighter. They don't want to see that in the comment section. How come? Bro. These dudes are getting destroyed. These dudes are getting destroyed. See, that's what happens when you try to keep up and you're not in a position to keep up. They try to keep up off of stupid shit. I'm keeping up because it's like look. Bro, it's over for y'all. Look. This is in Canelo's gym. Look. In Canelo's gym 2 weeks ago. Canelo and Eddie on Jermall Charlo. Let's fight. Right? Bro, look at this. Yeah, I'm not going to play someone else's content, but all right, look. This was 2 weeks ago. Canelo and Eddie Reynoso on Jermall Charlo. Let's fight. It would be a great fight. You're a great fighter. Right? They said, let's fight, Charlo. It would be a great fight. You're a great. Now, and Charlo just looked good. He recorded that. That was recorded. Right? That video was recorded. Then after that, Eddie Reynoso was training his other fighter, Oscar Valdez, for his fight on the Top Rank card. He didn't even mention Charlo. When all the cameras were around, not just one person in the gym, when every single camera was around, like Fight Hype and everybody, and they asked him, oh, what's next for Canelo? He said, I don't know. We should have something mid-January, but we're looking at names like John Ryder, Caleb Smith, maybe Triple G3, or Billy Joe Saunders. No mention of Charlo. Jay Lazarus. Block him. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. 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 See, they only here to cause distractions. Canelo and his trainer just called out. They just called out Charlo 2 weeks ago. Then after that, the Oscar Valdez fight didn't even mention Charlo. Bro, the walls are closing in. You can say whatever. Then you go, oh, he's with PBC. Okay, what about Demetrius Andrade? He not with PBC. He with DAZN. Same person as Canelo. Canelo got 3 fights with DAZN. Ain't none of them been Demetrius Andrade. Canelo has the longest history with Demetrius Andrade because they were both at 154 or close enough to it. Triple G was never at 154. Why did he fight Triple G twice and maybe even a third time before he's fought Demetrius Andrade once? Because they know the walls are closing in and they're keeping Canelo from certain styles and it's cherry picking. Period. There's no other explanation. And I know it makes you look mad. And, oh, why isn't Charlo fight? Errol Spence should fight Canelo. Oh, Charlo should fight David Benavidez. Why the black fighter have to keep fighting at the disadvantage? You know, different weight classes, moving up. I'm not asking Canelo to move up to a way. He's already a champion in the division. So Jermall, bro, this shows you these motherfuckers be racist and shit. So Jermall Charlo, a champion at 160, who's pursuing other active 160 pounders or good fighters or champions, he got to move up out of his division where he has no fights to fight David Benavidez. This is what they recommended. They recommended Errol Spence, who just got in a car accident, move up where he's a champion at welterweight and has other business to fight. He ain't even fought Terrence Crawford yet. You know, he ain't even fought Danny Garcia yet. Pacquiao. He got to move up and fight Canelo, where Canelo has fought at 175. But then you ask Canelo to fight someone in his own division. Bro, he's back. Block him. One fly boy will fly your ass away. Block him. Yeah. Charlo, he's a bum, but nobody believes you. Bro, that boy was looking sweet out there. You seen that? I know you seen it. Bro, they mad, bro. They mad. They mad as fuck. Bro, they mad as fuck. Bro, they just watched Charlo. They eating their popcorn all mad. Fuck you, Dennis Hogan. Thought you could beat him, bro. They mad as fuck. And the funny thing is, I'm not even saying Charlo's invincible. What don't you? I'm just saying I want to see the fight. I'm just saying I want to see the fight. It's not even a fight. Bro, they're so scared. It's not even a fight prediction. I never even said who would win. I never said Charlo beats Canelo or Canelo beats Charlo. I ain't even made a fight. Bro, they are trembling. Bro, they nails is looking nubs. They looking like nubs, bro. They that afraid to see the best versus the best. This is crazy. They know good and damn well Jaime Munguia struggled with the same man that Charlo just knocked out easy work. They know this. They know Charlo has 20 some odd fights with 20 some odd knockouts. They are trembling. Same thing with Triple G fans. See, but some of the Canelo fans don't care if I say the same thing about Triple G because they might not be a Triple G fan. This was all about protecting the one fighter you want. Okay, put it this way. They're gonna say, "Oh, Ego, you're a PBC lover. You're a Charlo dick rider." But why do I want to see him take the toughest fights? Bro, old media is so stupid. Just ask yourself that. My shooters is doing a great job. Oh, these shooters, oh my God. I can't even read the comment. They just getting rid of the threat. Quarantine them. Bro, listen. Listen to what I just said. Smash the like button too. Bro, they hot. Look, they ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing to combat what we saying. Listen to what I said. They're going to tell you that Ego is a PBC lover, a Charlo dick rider, and all this extra ass shit. But why do I want to see Charlo take the toughest fights in the division? Meanwhile, they're not no type of dick riders, and they not groupies, and they not man fans, but they don't want to see the toughest fights in the division. Explain that. And still explain that. Somebody explain that. Somebody explain that. How am I the lover of whatever fighter or dick rider or blah, 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 biased for Charlo, but I want to see him in a fight where he could lose against Triple G or Canelo? He hasn't proven that he could beat him, but it's a good fight. He might be able to beat him. But I haven't seen it, so I don't know. So how is it that I'm the dick rider and all this stuff biased for this person, and you putting up roadblocks and obstacles to never see the fight? I think we know the answer to that. And then they talk, bro, they are fresh out of new media is destroying them. We destroying them. We destroying them. We are not playing, bro. They're getting destroyed. The other thing is this. This is one of the arguments that they had. Watch me get this work. Y'all want me to get this work? If y'all want another body, can I get a hell yeah? Watch how I do them. Watch how I do them. You know this stuff don't make sense. Manuel Gonzalez, he just got blocked. Bro. Manuel Gonzalez, bro, get these dudes out of it. He said, look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. Manuel Gonzalez says nothing special about knocking out a dude coming up in weight. Then why did y'all in the comment section get happy when Triple G knocked out Ashita, knocked out Gabe Rosado, knocked out people like that, when Canelo knocked out Amir Khan coming up in weight, knocked out Floyd, or I mean not knocked out, well, I'm tripping, I'm really tripping, fought Floyd and got whooped. So there's nothing impressive about it. And motherfuckers wearing shirts about Golovkin shirts and Canelo shirt when he knocked out Amir Khan. When Triple G knocked out Kell Brook, oh yeah, he fights for the fan. Bro, walls are closing in. If y'all want me to get this work, can I get a hell yeah? Watch this. Watch me work, y'all. I got more. Bro, this just so you know, in boxing, it's all this just to see the best versus the best. It's all these obstacles and roadblocks and excuses just because you want to see two good fighters fight each other. Just keep that in mind. This is what we battling for. We battling just because some people don't want to see the best versus the best. They rather have all these excuses. The best versus the best. Ooh, them likes. Oh, y'all gotta get the likes. We need like 400. Bro. I'm giving everybody notice right now. They can't stop the new media movement. You might want to become a member, because if y'all don't participate with the likes to kill these motherfuckers, I am going to do all of these topics distraction free in the members only section. So you just know, if you're a member, it's going to be easy to filter because there's going to be less people. And we're going to still talk about the same stuff like a Boy Scouts meeting, Boy and Girl Scouts meeting. And we getting paid. So if you're causing disruption, it's easy to remove you. And you have to think of it like this. You paying just to hate. So you might want to become a member, because if all these motherfuckers keep coming back and y'all ain't hitting the like, I'm just going to move it all over to the members only. I'll move it to all the members, and there's no way you can get in unless you're a paying member. Shout out to YouTube. Bro, it's over. It's over. The message still going to be the same message. So y'all better get them likes up, because you ain't finna let them try to, hate and graffiti up my numbers. Y'all better put them likes in. That scared me a little bit. What the fuck? I thought somebody came in bussing. Bro, I moved my phone and them sounds went off. I thought someone came in with like, yay, yay. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Did y'all hear that? That shit was crazy. All right, look. Y'all want me to get some more work? Hey, block the dude soliciting. We ain't searching shit. We don't know you. They come for me. They come for the Eagles Army shit. He said they trying to do me like Brother Nate. Don't even play like that. Yeah, you gonna meet Brother Nature, bro. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. He said the Asian dude taxed Mungia, too. Y'all gonna let this man solicit and sell his mixtape on my shit? Get rid of him. Yeah, the Inoue dude. All right, look. Bro, they angry just to see. AJ versus Ruiz was mad boring. But anyway, they angry just to see the best versus the best. Smash the like button. We got to get them likes up. All right, look. Notice how it's a convenient excuse when it comes to a good fighter. This is the excuse that they're using when it comes to Canelo. Okay, so like I said before, Canelo is being criticized for the same thing. Criticized, it's not even a criticism, it's a fact at this point. He's being critiqued, criticized for the same thing, the same infraction, but he chooses not to change it. That's what this boils down to. Okay, so if you got pulled over for not having a visible registration tab on your car in March, and they said, get this fixed, and you keep riding around, don't go to the DMV and get it fixed, and then in April, you get another fix-it ticket. And then they said, get this fixed, you need registration, and then in September, and October, and November, and December, and then 2 people pull you over in December, and you still have not replaced whose fault is it? Is it the cops? Bro, they've already issued out the fix-it tickets and the warnings, and you ain't getting it fixed. Canelo could easily fix this. He is the A side. He could dictate. He could send offers to anybody, and if it's a fair offer with fair, non-biased terms, they're probably going to take it. For the opportunity, won't. His star power is dwindling, like I told you, on this app, trapped on the app, and notice how everybody else can get an opportunity at Canelo whenever he picks him, but then the people who look like major threats can't get one. Amir Khan can just get the call. Rocky Fielding, James Kirkland, People that we didn't think could even beat Canelo. Rocky Fielding. But someone who could give Canelo a good fight. Lotta rematch. Demetrius Andrade, Beterbiev, David Benavidez. Conveniently, none of them get the call. Charlo, none of them get the call. And the funny thing is so fucked up. They'll say, oh, Charlo doesn't sell. Now you see, you done fucked up. They say Charlo doesn't sell, right? Look at this. They said Charlo, Canelo's looking for the big pay-per-views. Charlo don't sell. Oh, that's right. Charlo don't sell. Canelo's looking for the big pay-per-views. But Canelo don't even fight on pay-per-view anymore. Oh, shit. What about that part? Oh, my gosh. We catching that body. We catching that body. You hear what I said? Previously, their excuse for Canelo not fighting Andre when he was at 54, Charlo, Jermall when they were at 54, was because Canelo was a pay-per-view, star. He was on the pay-per-view model more often than not. They said these guys don't sell. Nobody knows them. These guys have spent years building their brands, fighting more frequently, and they said, oh, it's because they can't sell on pay-per-view. Canelo has a salary basically through DAZN, so it's already mandated how much money he's getting. So how much Charlo brings to the pot doesn't matter because Canelo is not on pay-per-view anymore. Oh my gosh, y'all get this. Oh my God, long range with it. So what are we talking about? So when Canelo was on pay-per-view, that was a piddly excuse, but you could at least use it. You could use it because he needed people who would drive pay-per-view sales because he was on the pay-per-view model. Canelo, bye pay-per-view, right? So pay-per-view's dead. Canelo gets a set salary that is already preordained by DAZN. So why can't he fight Charlo? Why can't he fight Andre? It don't matter if Andre can't sell because he's getting $36.5 million either way. If he fights Rocky Fielding or whoever, Steve Rowe, he already has a set, priority with the money. Block big city taken. Bro, why are y'all do we have shooters? Just block these motherfuckers, bro. Bro, he said I'll bet the house on. See, motherfucker, I'm telling you how this shit work. Motherfuckers always bet shit that they don't have. You notice that? I'm gonna say it again. Motherfuckers always bet shit they don't have. I'll bet you $10,000, but you don't have $10,000. What are we talking about? I'll bet you a Ferrari Canelo beats every. You don't have a Ferrari. How you gonna bet? See, that's anybody could do that. Anybody could bet some shit they don't have because you're in no danger of losing it because you don't have it. I'll let you fuck Kim Kardashian if you don't have Kim Kardashian. Oh my God. You notice that? I'll bet my house on that. You don't have a house. You live under a bridge where trolls live. How you gonna bet some shit you ain't even got? I'll bet my last dollar. You spent your last dollar on a McValue menu with your broke ass. The fuck is you talking? Remember when you bought that McRib? Motherfuckers will try to make that dollar stretch on the Taco Bell McValue menu. The motherfucker, you McBroke. That's what you is. Okay. Bro, I told you, y'all don't want to see me in my true form. Because it's going to get ugly. Floyd Mayweather style, it's going to get ugly. Motherfuckers going to bet some shit they don't have. I'll bet my iPad Pro. You don't got an iPad Pro. You got an and you on your pad, bro. That's about it. You ain't got no fucking iPad, bro. Motherfucker going to bet some shit you ain't got. How you bet some shit you ain't got? What the fuck? I'll put my whole YouTube channel on. You got 2 subscribers. I'll put my whole YouTube channel on if I had 2 subscribers. That ain't shit to lose. I can get 2. What? Bro, you can go to the gas station and get 2 subscribers. Hey, I'm on YouTube. Follow me, bitch. Motherfuckers always gonna bet some weak shit. Man, come on. Stop playing with me. Didn't I just say that? Take some time. Take some from me coming to get it back. You BB, I say, okay, we had a good night. I'm still coming to get it back. Pensacola. Y'all better stop playing it. I didn't want to have to go back to old RJ. I would have killed that boy by mistake. The fuck is you talking about? And still, that motherfucker mad, Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo hit him. Faint. Ooh, don't do that. Hit that boy Dennis Hogan. Sent back to Australia. Did I just say that? Jermall Charlo, lines only. He said lines only. Boop. Hit him with the feint. You get him a bite on the feint. The bite on the feint. Hit the hook. Bro. Got him a bite on the feint. Hit the hook. Don't do that. Bro. I'm the new Roy Jones. Ego Jones Jr. Didn't I just say that? Bro, Wilder versus Fury prediction is finna be a whole lot better than Joshua-Ruiz. My prediction, Wilder Fury, I think it's gonna be a whole lot better. Whole lot better. I think Joshua versus Ruiz, a bunch of trash bag juice. I think a much better fight. Deontay Wilder, much better fight. Tyson Fury, he like showboat. Put his hand behind the back. Much better fight. Did I just say that? Bro, Ruiz, he really just didn't throw hands, though. He could have beat Joshua. Bro, and the worst part about it is he hit Joshua in round 5. He hit Joshua in round 5. Bro, that shit looks sus. Now I'm thinking, bro, this shit looks sus, bro. Did I just say that? Looks sus. He bop. Hit Joshua. All of a sudden, Joshua Clint. He didn't follow up. He didn't do that. Round 6, he didn't do that. All of a sudden, Ruiz don't want to throw no hard shot. Freddie Roach. I told you, Freddie Roach, he said, Eddie Ruiz, he got a combination punch. All of a sudden, he don't want to throw combos. Bro, that shit was weak. Bro, everybody made fight predictions on the fact that Ruiz threw combo. Bro, if he ain't even in shape, to throw combo, then of course it's a different fight. Bro, I'm being honest to you. Joshua boxed, but he would have had a tougher fight with anybody that threw some punches. Man, come on, bro. That Saudi Arabia shit, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it like that. I don't know, cause just explain this to me. One time, tell me right now. DAZN, they keep giving these fight main event. First with Canelo Kovalev. All of a sudden, and we don't want to throw no combination, bro. Somebody gotta tell me something, baby. It's gonna be that boy, baby. Like, bro, somebody gotta tell me something. How does DAZN keep getting the same fight? Like, we keep having, a meaningful fight, dangerous fight to your cash cow, and it keeps being some weird shit where all of a sudden the opponent that is trying to get the home fighter and the more popular A-side person, up out of there, and then they keep not looking nothing like themselves. Bro, this ain't a good look for DAZN. I'm going to tell you. How many times I got to tell you? Try to tell you. Ain't gonna be no good look. Ain't gonna be no good look, baby. Bro, Ruiz didn't even fight. Like, how you fight better with a 5-week camp than a 3-month camp? That shit look weak. For whatever reason, AJ did great. He would give Wilder problems. All right, we gonna vote. If more people vote that AJ is gonna give him, man, fuck problems. Do you think? No, hold on. Didn't I say that? Do you think AJ beat Min Dynasty or whatever the fuck your name is? Min Din. I'm gonna eat you for din bars. Let's get it. Fuck the problems. Anyone can get someone problems at the elite level. Do you believe Joshua will beat Wilder if he fights him next? AJ, man, fuck all that. He said AJ can box and punch. Min Din, do you believe that Joshua will not give problems to, but beat Wilder in his next fight? If he fight him in his next fight, he beats him. Do you believe that? Fuck the problems. Fuck, win rounds. Anybody could do that. You punching, you could do that. Do you believe he will beat him? You got 10 seconds. You on the clock. Shot clock. 8 seconds. Yeah. Strap season. Shooters, get ready. 6 seconds. We not playing with these boys. 5 seconds. Minden. All right, get him out of here. Bro, I already counted in my head. Get rid of him. Minden got to go. Bro, stop playing with us. They know they lying. You would not bet no money. Ruiz was, Ruiz was Ruiz. We still had questions. People were questioning if it's a fluke. Wilder knocking everybody fucking noodles out their head. That ain't no fucking fluke about what he's doing. Ain't no fluke. How you just fluke your way through 41 knockouts and whatever the fuck he got. Ain't no motherfucking fluke. When did y'all see Wilder? People keep saying Wilder reacted. Where did he react to it? I ain't seen nothing from Wilder. Where was Wilder at? Where I didn't see nothing from Wilder. Someone went to his house. What happened? He did a video, Instagram live. I ain't seen nothing. Ain't nobody gonna tell me. Why y'all keep saying Wilder laughing but won't tell me where it's at? Bro, I'm gonna start blocking motherfuckers, bro. Where's this Wilder laughing shit? What are you talking about? Block J Racks. I know what you trying to do. Got racks on racks on racks. Block J Racks. Man, Charlo looked good though. He looked good. Mechanics is looking right, and he's getting better with the tricky. Like you know, I give bro, ego. My ribs hurt. I don't know why. What? I don't even know what's happening right now. Charlo keeps fighting fidgety, squirrely motherfuckers that hard to look good against. Like shorter, like Dennis Hogan and Brandon Adams, bro. It's hard to look good against them guys because Brandon Adams had a tight defense and Dennis Hogan was just moving around and lunging in and weird shit. Block Yan don't say. You don't say, or whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah, block you don't say. And you know what's sad? DAZN had they had all that talent at 160, 168, and they only made Canelo versus Jacobs. Out of all that talent, that's the only fight they made that was out of that meaningful bunch. Andre never fought Canelo, never fought Triple G, vice versa. Andre never fought Billy Joe Sanders and had that reschedule. You know, Billy Joe Sanders never fought Caleb Smith. They didn't make none of these fights, bro. Meanwhile, now Chris Eubanks on the scene back at 160. He can fight Charlo. You can have Charlo versus Derevyanchenko, who was at the Charlo fight. That's a good fight because I think Derevyanchenko just beat Golovkin. You know what I mean? So now you have all these other fights that just opened up. You know, Matt Korobov when he come back and jump in the mix with these guys. You got new fights that are open up. That AJ shit, man, it did not live up to expectations. Bro, I don't want to hear nothing about Dillian White. See, it's still looking bad for Eddie Hearn because like he put this man Dillian White with 2 weeks notice in with Marish Weck who got ran through by other guys like Gerald Miller, and he didn't even look good. Who's gonna aside from the UK, who's gonna entertain and really want to see? Like Dillian White was talking about he wants to intervene with Tyson Fury and Wilder rematch. He doesn't want them to fight. Eddie Hearn was saying this too. Who doesn't want to see Wilder Fury 2 for another British fighter, Dillian White, coming off of that performance? I mean, just come on, bro. If you really care about boxing, you mean to tell me you'd rather see Wilder versus Dillian White over a much needed rematch for closure? So I don't even want to hear about this same Dillian White. And then the drug test stuff is still not clear to me why it took so long and all that. I don't see, bro, Eddie Hearn's going to, okay, put it this way. I'm just being real. Except for bought me, Eddie Hearn said he liked to buy media. So except for people he can buy off to say and write whatever articles, say whatever he wants. What person that Eddie Hearn's, because he doesn't have Tyson Fury, he doesn't have Anthony Yard, he doesn't have Daniel Dubois. Name someone that you think is going to be a massive hit in America that Eddie Hearns is managing based on their recent, not like just in the like 2020 could be their year where they break out and become a star in America. Who? Name one fighter that you think and tell me why. And if it's some stupid shit, we gonna vote on it and block you. Name someone. Eddie Hearn, and the reason I'm saying America is because he said American Takeover. So name one fighter that he has. No, I mean UK fighter, because Devin Haney's American. I'm talking about a UK fighter. I said crossover. Devin Haney don't have to cross over because he is American. Okay, you guys keep naming. Oh my gosh. I'm with the Bad News Bears, bro. I'm talking about a non-American fighter that he has that you think will have a massive year 2020. Okay, Caleb Smith. Okay, he just lost to John Ryder, in my opinion. So he's going to be a massive star. So he came in America, fought Hassan Indam, a 160-pounder. He becomes a massive star. You think he'll be a massive star next year? Eddie Hearn can make that happen? Explain. NYC Rico, you in the hot seat. I'm not playing with these dudes, bro. Explain how Caleb Smith becomes a massive American star or starts the journey next year. Who he gonna fight? You see how these dudes just spit stuff out, but then they never can answer it? Who is he supposed to fight? Where his brand will transcend. Bro, his best chance is when he's free from Eddie Hearn and he could have came to PBC. Then they could have made him a PBC star because, you know, they could have matched him with somebody. All right, the dude got 10 seconds. Shooters, put him on the clock, and then if you don't answer, block him. Bro, we're not here for these wild guesses. You see how they just be saying, bro, this channel is not for that. You just saying stuff, wasting everybody's time because you can't answer it. Or if you can answer it, please do. Smash the like button. Yeah, we want facts. We want to know. That's what's wrong with the world. People just want to keep blurting shit out, not thought of, didn't analyze what they said, check it for continuity, see if it makes sense. They just want to say the shit because it makes them feel good. Hey, block this dude. Whatever, he ain't responding, block him. You see? Drive-bys. They refuse to answer the question, bro. So, at one point, Anthony Joshua looked like he was that dude to be the crossover guy. But the way Eddie Hearn played it, is it looking that way to you? That's all I'm asking. Does it look like, at this point, Anthony Joshua is going to be a big thing in America by next year? If you believe so, explain yes. Because I don't see the path unless he fights Wilder and beats him. So you guys let me know. Eddie Hearn's not managing Josh Taylor. Try again. Josh Taylor was in the World Boxing Super Series. That's a Sauerland promotion, and Eddie Hearn helped with certain legs of it. And because it's on DAZN and it's in the UK. You block everyone that has a different opinion. Oh, Daniel Blair? Block him. Okay. Get off my shit then. If you know the routine, then whatever. Bro, it's not everyone that has a different opinion. Bro, why do they keep saying that? Oh, you block everyone that has a different opinion. No, I block you if you have an opinion that you can't support. That's what you get blocked for. Name somebody that's ever gotten blocked that stated facts and supported their standpoint when they said some things that were deemed by Eagle's Army to be radical. Name one person. Name somebody that said, Tyson Fury's tall, and we said block him. Something that's easy to substantiate that they can prove. We have never done that. If you state facts, ain't nobody, you safe. Ain't nobody block nobody. If you say, man, Errol Spencer's a good body puncher, stuff we all know and can see, you could prove. Ain't nobody said block him. You said Errol Spencer's a good body puncher. Terrence Crawford, man, that man's he's slick. He's a good fighter. Oh, block. We don't do that. But if you say some shit you can't support, then gotta go. Bro, good luck. Good luck to Joshua Usyk. That's some UK shit. Put that there. It ain't gonna be, bro. How does DAZN win with fights that are not in prime time in America? I'm just very curious, bro. How can you sell a non-American product to Americans, inconvenience them, and put it on at weird times, charge more than the comparable streaming apps that are available, and win with no pay-per-view? How are you gonna win? So like, okay, Inoue versus Donaire, great fight, but it came on at 4:30 in the morning, West Coast time. Okay, Joshua-Ruiz was a boring fight, came on at 1:30 p.m. Didn't live up to expectations. Okay, Joshua versus Usyk, that could sell out decently in the UK because Usyk knocked out Tony Bellew in the UK. But that's not an American fight. So you put that, it's not even just an American fight. It's a fight that doesn't appeal to Americans. Like, Americans wanted to see Carl Froch and Carl Froch versus Groves 2. That's why it was on HBO. You had an American broadcast company pick up Carl Froch, George Groves. I watched it on HBO. They keep making people that aren't brand. Usyk ain't fought in America since Michael Hunter. And that was on the co-feature or undercard of Lomachenko on the top rank card. So he's not branded in America. Y'all say stupid shit and act like Usyk and Lomachenko is bigger than what they are in America. And not saying they're not good fighters, but they're not the size of stars that you guys. Gervonta Tank Davis is absolutely bigger than in America than I know it hurt. Oh, Loma. Oh. Tank Davis is a bigger star than Loma and Usyk, probably put together. Tank taps into a whole different market. Different people, like social media world, talk about Tank. I see it all the time on my timeline. When he was dating Ari and shit like that, ain't nobody out of fucking boxing talking about Usyk. You don't see, like, bro, you could go to random shit like The Source and then they talk about Tank. Like, just something that don't have nothing to do with boxing. Like Baller Alert. The Shade Room. Shit like that. That don't have nothing to do with boxing. And then it had nothing to do with sports per se. And they talking about Tank. Tank's at the Baltimore Ravens game. That don't have nothing to do with boxing. But it's good cross branding. You don't see Usyk at no fucking 49ers game or some shit. Lomachenko at the fucking Rams game doing the coin toss. Yeah, I noticed that. Jerome in the house, he said, you notice White didn't say nothing about Wilder after his fight. Bro, it wasn't the type of performance where if he would have called out Wilder, people were like, what? Bro, Tank got it popping. Charlo got it popping. Bro, I'm telling you, Al Heyman, that's why do you think Top Rank is going overseas? Top Rank's a good company, but they don't have the stable they once have with popularized American fighters because they chose to, sign a whole bunch of people. That's why they're talking about going to different countries. And they know America. They at least know American boxing, But DAZN, I don't feel like they do. And Eddie Hearn, they don't got no. Bro, how do you make Usyk bigger than Charlo when Charlo is fighting in America? Bro, it doesn't even make sense. Okay, first of all, there's two of these motherfuckers. So when one does good, it's a reflection of the brand, Lions Only. Usyk is his own entity, and he looked horrible versus Chaz Tablespoon. Oh, actually, that was his last fight in America, but before that was Michael Hunter. Bro, okay, so Chaz Tablespoon versus Usyk. You think more people were at that than Charlo versus Dennis Hogan? That's not even the biggest fight name that Charlo could fight, but I bet you the Barclays was more lit. More people watched it viewership wise. Same thing with Tank Gamboa. You can say whatever, but if you don't have these guys fighting it, that's why ESPN bought Tyson Fury's contract or whatever. They have him fighting nonstop in America. And then they have him fighting the biggest American heavyweight, Deontay Wilder. That's smart business. If he wins, then he goes back to ESPN, I'm assuming. Joshua ain't fought in America, and then one time he did, he looked horrible. Refused to come back to America, and you keep hiding him out in different places, and then you put him in Saudi Arabia, and his fight was boring. Like, okay, I'm not mad. Joshua, I told you, he got the win, fair and square. He had to get the win how he could get it. But is that, you would put that in Joshua's top 5 performances, top 3 performances. So if you made a highlight reel, that's something you would put. You would put the Ruiz 2 fight. Man, come on. These dudes be lying to themselves. If you were an editor and you had to make an AJ top 3 highlight reel, you would put anything from the Ruiz 2 fight. You have a better chance putting the first fight, that knockdown, in the highlight reel that Joshua had. The shit was not, it wasn't eventful like that, period. I don't know one person that just left like, ooh. And then here's the other thing. Here's the other aspect. That card wasn't good. So, listen, Eddie Hearn did all this, drugged the media, sandstorms and weather storms, snowstorm, all that, right? If you were a member of the media and you weren't paid by Eddie Hearns, would you be like, oh, this was a great fight to attend, and I'm glad I went to Saudi Arabia? Not necessarily for the experience. I'm talking about to perform your job. I'm going to ask the question again. If you were a member of the media and you went to that Saudi Arabia event and spent your own money and watched that whole card and got whatever content you got for that fight week and flew, depending on where you live, 15 hours or whatever to go to Saudi Arabia, would you feel like, yeah, I got my money? Like, if you're from America, you would feel like, yeah, I got my money. Like, I don't know how much tickets cost. Let's say $1,200 round trip, $1,500. And you had to wear a rain poncho to watch the fight. And then the fight was lackluster. You would be like, yeah, bro, fights that I've been to, I feel like I'm a part of history because of them. Like, I went to see Terrence Crawford versus Ndongo for Undisputed. Andre Ward was there, Teddy Atlas. I was happy I went to Nebraska. I was like, this is cool. This is history. I've watched Wilder Stavern. That was a crazy fight. Wilder Brazil. Wilder versus Luis Ortiz 2. And I'm like, man, that main event delivered. Heavyweight action. I'm like, damn, bro, you seeing Wilder hit people 250 plus pounds and then they fall and die. I was at Wilder Fury, another example. I was at Spence Porter, another example. Bro, when I left Spence, this is the type of stuff that makes me enjoy my job. Do you understand what I'm saying? When I left Spence Porter, I was like, whoa, this shit is, ask Blue Blood Sports. I was sitting right by him. Blue Blood flew from New York or whatever to Cali for Wilder Ortiz and then Tyson Fury. Actually, I wasn't sitting next to him at the Fury Wilder, but we were sitting next to each other. I was sitting next to someone, I don't know. But anyway, the bottom line is, I bet you Blue Blood, you can ask him, probably felt like he got his money worth coming from New York to Cali. Oh, Spence Porter. That's the fight I was at. Yeah, I was next to Blue at the Spence Porter. I bet he felt he got his money worth coming from New York to Cali round trip to watch Spence Porter card. Whatever the tickets cost from New York to Cali is probably cheaper, I'm guessing, than New York or Cali to Saudi Arabia. So to me, I would be hot because Eddie don't pay for my shit. He don't pay me to cover nothing. So if I paid whatever it would have cost to go to Saudi Arabia for Joshua-Ruiz in that undercard, I would be hot. I'm not, bro, this is a business. I ain't made of money. I would be hot. Bro, just like when I went to watch Mike, I was credential media at Mike Alvarado versus Brandon Rios 3. Bro, I was hot. They closed the weigh-in off last minute so the public couldn't get it. So the weigh-in was like hella tame. Then Brandon Rios hit Alvarado and then he quit. And then he was walking to, because Alvarado's from Denver. It was in Denver. I was there for a week. And then he quit on the stool again in Denver again. And then Alvarado, people were like throwing beers and like spitting on him and shit. So they canceled everything. So as a media member, I'm like, damn, this sucks. Like the fight was trash. I thought I was going to be there for history. You know, like Brandon Rios Alvarado won or something. Like it was going to be a war. And then it ended like that. I was like, man, this is weak. And then I couldn't even, there was no post fight or nothing. We just got on the bus, me, Christina Poncher and shit. And we just went back to the hotel. And it wasn't much of a fight. So, you know, I've been there where I've like spent thousands of dollars on round trip and hotels for the week and couldn't get no good footage. And then even as a boxing fan myself, didn't even enjoy the fight. Like, you know, so I've been to, man, I feel like I've been blessed to see some really good ones. I promise you, unless Eddie Hearn was paying me to cover the Saudi Arabia, if it was at my own dollar, I would have been hot with that card. I didn't see, bro. I ask real life questions. If you were a member of the media and you pay, or a fan, and you came from Cali to watch Andy Ruiz not throw punches and Joshua to run and shit, you would be happy. And then the whole card. So you spent $2,500 to be a part of that, you would be happy. Like you flew all the way out the way. I'm talking about if you're from the States. UK is not as bad as for y'all. Bro, I'm just being as real as could be. If I flew from California to Saudi Arabia, you know, and I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful to anybody's religion or culture or custom, but there's different rules. Like you can't drink alcohol, stuff like that. You're not supposed to have music too loud, stuff like that. So you wouldn't even be able to, you probably have to stay in the hotel because, I mean, you finna rent a car, you don't know the area, you finna rent a car and drive through the fucking desert and they got drone attacks and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not likely. So the weather was inclement the day of the fight. You probably had to stay in the hotel. Anthony Joshua, he's like so exclusive. Unless you IFL or somebody, you probably not getting a bunch of one-on-one exclusives with him. Plus, he had a big fight, so they probably didn't want a bunch of media on him. Bro, if Eddie didn't pay for my ticket and my hotel and all my expense, I'll be hot. See, there's some fights that, as a media member, it's just fun for you. Bro, Luis Ortiz Wilder, that was fun for me because I thought Luis Ortiz was looking sweet. Boom, boom, boom. The energy when the MGM was good. And then it was a crazy knockout with one punch. End of. Tyson Fury Wilder, I enjoyed that fight. You know? I enjoyed the fight. And even like I was gonna go to Crawford versus what's the name? Crawford versus, but I'm covering a bunch of shit. And I think there's another fight. On. So I was like, man, I'll save some money and not go to that one. But I would love to go to that one. You know, Crawford versus Mean Machine, because I really like the co-feature. But I was like, I just stay home and, you know, make some money. But the whole card was like that. You know, Eddie Hearn's really pulling the wool over people's eyes with that. He has all these heavyweight. So that I went back and looked at Eric Molina because I didn't watch it in real time. That Eric Molina Philip Ergovich fight was not cracking. He got the knockout, he advances, cool, but it wasn't like no epic. The best fight was Michael Hunter and Povetkin, and that wasn't no Spence Porter or I had more fun with David Benavidez Darrell. I had more fun with Charlo Harrison or whatever. Charlo Harrison, I think, is going to be lit. But Charlo Dennis Hogan than Joshua. I'm just being real with y'all. Charlo, because I like to dissect what people are doing. Charlo looked like he knew what he wanted to do. He was confident. Joshua looked like he's like, man, the only way I could win this is a points victory. And I'm not mad at it because it's better to get that than a loss. But he did not look confident enough to engage in anything. He looked like he simply, I'm not trying anything else but to hit and move, which is cool. That's what he has to do. But it also made for a lackluster fight because that, coupled with the fact that Andy Ruiz, we're now finding out, was ill prepared, it just led for a slow paced fight. Yeah, I think Eubank Korobov would have been real good. So, and see, that's the thing. It's unfortunate it ended like that. But Dennis Hogan and Jermall Charlo was cool. And it ended in a knockout. So that's always fun. Charlo was real technical. He looked real sweet. And then Chris Eubank versus Korobov, I think that would have been a good fight. So I would have been more content. And here's the other thing is, like, certain events bring out different crowds. The only people that I seen in the, big names at the Saudi Arabia stuff was Usher and Canelo. Two people that would probably, I'm just talking about my job's sake, two people that'll probably be hard to get, a full interview with because they shoot them out the back and all that. Certain events, you see more people come out, like, I don't know, especially PBC. I think PBC has a lot where everybody comes out. Like, you'll see Broner in the crowd, Tank will be at the crowd, blah, blah, blah. So, just think about, if you were covering for your channel and you had to eat the cost, and you came from California to Saudi Arabia, you would be like, I got my money's worth out here for a week. I'm just asking you. In your heart of all hearts, if you were a member of the media and you weren't paid to be there, you feel like you would be like, man, this was such a great legendary card. Like, a fight I would have liked to be at George Grove, Carl Froch, or like AJ versus Klitschko. I would have loved to be at that type of fight. I should have went to Spence versus Kell Brook. These were all cool fights, but it just wasn't it for me. And I would be mad if I was in Saudi Arabia, unfamiliar with the territory, probably had to stay at the hotel, you're not getting no it's not like a bunch of celebrities went there. You're not going to get Meta World Peace and, just random people. So you probably just chilled at the hotel until it was media events. Stay in your room. Like, I'm just being honest. I didn't see nobody even live stream. Do they have Wi-Fi, like, where you're allowed to live stream? Did you see any reporter live stream from Saudi Arabia? You don't have to say their name. Just say you've seen it. I'm just curious. You know how I'd be in the hotel in Las Vegas live streaming? That's what I'm saying. It was just a different location for boxing. Did you see anyone do a live stream from Saudi Arabia? Bro, I literally didn't see nobody. Oh, the internet's more. But see, bro, man, look at how many live streams I'll be giving y'all after these fights. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I go to fight, I see Blue and Ellie and all types of people and myself live streaming certain stuff. I ain't see one person live stream except for like the showtimes and stuff like that, or the weigh-in. I'm talking about like do a live stream like this, where we just talking. I didn't see nothing like that, so I don't know. It didn't build the event to me. It's kind of cool when I'm on ground zero at the fights and I'm in my hotel. Like, man, that Wilder fight was crazy. I always get great numbers when I do it. Barbershop did what? Barbershop went to Saudi Arabia. That's what you're telling me. And did a live stream. I ain't see that. I ain't see that. Anybody else seen that? Hey, block this man if he's lying. I ain't see that. Bruh, you the live king. Appreciate y'all. He said he at home. Block him. If he's lying, block him. See? Nah, bro. These dudes be lying. Block him. Bro. You foolish infidels. That's what you get for lying, bro. He tried to switch it. No, I said in Saudi Arabia. He trying to switch it. No. Everyone else heard me say in Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, who went and live streamed, not the weigh-in, I'm saying live stream themselves. Bro, see, that's what I'm saying. It's the digital mob. Digital mob. We make this shit hot. We make boxing hot. You have to come see us. We make the, oh my gosh. I'm telling you, old media got a bunch of people. Old media got a bunch of people that ain't hip. They can't move the culture. They can't move. I can move the culture. I'm like yogurt. I can move the culture. You hear me? It's different levels. It's different levels. Bro, that's what I'm saying. I can move the culture. I could pull up to the fight. See, it's different. There's different levels to this shit. You know, I could build excitement. You know, old media buying people and shit like that. You buying people that can't move the culture, at least not in America. So how you gonna become big in America if you got people that can't move the culture in America, by and large? I'm not saying nobody because I don't know everyone that gets bought or whatever, but I ain't see it, bro. I feel like, you know, it ain't even to toot my own horn. I feel like I'll be making fights hot. I'll be making fights hot, like make you want to see it more because I tell you what I see. So you guys kind of get to live vicariously through me. New media, digital mob. Yeah, you how you gonna move the culture writing an article like I moved the culture? Told you they want to be just like me. Charlo looked good, bro. Charlo looked real well. He just got his fundamental. Ronnie Shields is underrated. I like Ronnie Shields. He's a nice guy too. Every time I see him, I like Ronnie Shields. He's an underrated trainer. People don't give him because he's quiet. See, y'all like them, you know, Freddie Roach and Abel all in the video trainers. Ronnie Shields need more credit, bro. He's a real nice dude. Charlo looked good, bro. See, and this is the thing. Canelo is shorter. That jab is a problem. Bro, I would jab Canelo skin off, bro. I'd jab his freckles off if I was Charlo. Man, that's why they don't want to fight, because that motherfucker tall, can hit, angry, have heart, and he gonna jab. That's one of the lost things. See, Canelo got a jab too, but he's inconsistent with it. Like sometimes he'll abandon it, like the Cotto fight. You know what? This is what they do to black fighters. I keep telling you. Notice the better a black fighter looks, the better a darker skinned fighter looks, the more hate they get. You see that? Ain't that a bitch? I'm gonna say it again. Have you guys noticed the darker the blacker, or the black fighters or the darker skinned fighter, the better they look in competition or the more they prove, the more hate they get? Like for example, we all seen Luis Ortiz. I'm not talking about like coon fighters either. I'm talking about like black fighters that act black and, you know, the culture fuck with them. Like the culture fuck with him. Y'all know what I'm talking about. What's understood don't have to be explained. Fighters where the culture fuck with them, I tell you, the better they look, the more hate they get. Like, you would almost, if you read the comment, you would almost think they did something wrong or looked horrible. Like, Wilder turns his whole night around with Luis Ortiz, who looked very sharp. He looked sharp as hell. So how could I be mad at Wilder for losing rounds against a guy that looked and has that 500 Emmys and looks that efficient in his job, and then Wilder just like that turned it all around, right? And then Wilder does something like this, he get more hate for that, right? He knock out Brazil. Bro, Wilder got 2 knockouts of the year. One person got 2 one-punch knock. Who else got that? That's fighting competition like Brazil, a mandatory. So the number 1 ranked WBC guy, the belt that he has, and Luis Ortiz, 500 Emmys, who hurt him in the first fight. Name one other fighter that's fighting competition like that and knocking them both out with 1 punch. Not 2 punch, 1 punch. Who else in boxing? But somehow he had a great year. But sometimes how he get more, oh, Wilder's a bum, so-and-so will whoop him up. And then, it'll be a other fighter like Usyk who don't even look good versus Chaz Tablespoon. And old media like, oh, yeah, Usyk, blah, blah, blah. That's an easy fight. Wilder's an easy, what? That's crazy. Funny how that worked. Black fighters, the better they look, the more hate they get. Like, how are you mad at Charlo for winning every round, basically, with a tricky guy who Jaime Munguia didn't do that to, who's supposed to be a big power puncher, had to move up to 160. Charlo dismantled him, found out his timing, made him do a somersault and a backflip and all types of shit. And then he feinted him into getting the whole punch and getting knocked out. And the man was gone. How does Charlo get less hate? Or how does he get more hate for doing that? But Jaime Munguia, I ain't see no hate when he really lost and should have lost to Dennis Hogan. Funny how this shit be working in boxing. Somebody got to explain, like Pac said, somebody got to explain why I ain't got shit. Y'all got to explain this to me. I seen less hate for Jaime Munguia for really losing to Dennis Hogan than I seen for Charlo destroying Hogan. Charlo, he'll knock out Jorge Cota, last minute replacement, and still knock him out. He'll knock out all his mandatories, Charles Hatley and all these motherfuckers, Erickson Lubin, who's been doing well for himself since the knockout. And he'll get more hate. If Tank knock out Gamboa, he's going to get more hate for knocking out Gamboa like he did something wrong. Block E Cruz. I'm not even responding to that dumb shit. Hey, if you want me to respond, PayPal me. Oh, too late. Shooters blocked you. What can I say? Bro, that's good. He says, like, you can't go outside your lane of succeeding and don't bring anybody with you. Yeah, they want to keep you pigeonholed. That's facts. Bro, Tyson Fury didn't look good. He get props all day. Oh, his heart. Oh, he fought with the cut. Charlo didn't even have to fight through a cut because he fought smart. How did Tyson Fury get more props for surviving a fight that should have been stopped on cuts and showing heart than Charlo, who didn't even have to show heart because he controlled the whole fight? So Tyson Fury fights an unknown struggles but shows heart. He get all his props. Charlo fights a not even unknown because we just watched him fight Jaime Munguia, but you could say unknown, whatever. And he destroys him. And, oh, you want me to give this guy credit? Why not? You gave Triple G credit for fighting out, fighting Ben Vereen and all these motherfuckers. Bro, it's a wrap. You know what it is. Old media, they getting... Bro, Canelo knocked out Rocky Fielding. Oh, it's a national holiday. He knocked out Rocky Fielding. Wilder knocked out Luis Ortiz. There's a difference. How you give Wilder less credit for knocking out Luis Ortiz, a guy who plagued him in the first fight, and Wilder did it with one punch. Canelo had to drop him several times, and he knocked him out. And Canelo's back. He's crazy. Come on, bro. He said Hogan damn near stopped Jaime Munguia, but Charlo a bum. Complexion for the protection. We already know. Same thing. Listen how they scrutinize black fighters. Bro, we putting it all out there. Look how they scrutinize black fighters. Tank can't move up in weight and fight Gamboa, a guy we've all heard of, right? A guy we've all heard of, an Olympic gold medalist. But Jaime Munguia is moving up and fighting Spike O'Sullivan, who in his last 2 fights, he was knocked out brutally by David Lemieux in 1 round. Ain't nobody saying shit. Ain't nobody tearing Jaime Munguia down because his first fight is a guy who's 1 fight removed and against an unknown one. It's not like he came back and fought someone of note. He fought an unknown random person. So his 1 fight, but every black fighter they fight somebody's a bum. If it ain't Canelo or one of the huge names, it's a bum. He said Jaime Hogan beat Munguia's ass. Bro, it's looking bad for yo in the comment section. What the fuck is articulative? Are you drunk? Is that a word? He said Ward is black, highly respected, and is articulative. Isn't it articulate? Hey, I ain't never heard. Yo, motherfucker, what is that? Is that a word? Bro, you ain't articulative. What the fuck? I thought it was articulate. You know, motherfucker just made something. Hey, Icy blocked him because he can't spell. Icy a cold one, bro. He like a beer. He a cold one. Oh my God. The bar is just. I said Icy like a beer. He a cold one. Icy. He like a beer. He a cold one. Y'all not fucking with these bars, bro. Bro, what the fuck is articulative? Motherfucker, the E40 of the comment section. Me and my youngest we off that articulative. Bro, this motherfucker just made up his own word. And the baby, we dance a little different. Me and my nigga be articulate. Bro, what the fuck does that even mean? Me and Vallejo and all my partners, we be articulative. The motherfucker E40 with this shit. Made that shit clear up. Ain't nobody ever heard of this shit. Man, I'm too smart for this shit. I'll be trying to dumb the kid down. Motherfucker said, been about my cash ever since I was a little young mustache. All of my teachers was articulative. What the bro, this motherfucker what's the name? E40 with it. I used to skip school and all my teachers was articulative. Bro, what the fuck are you even talking about? Man, y'all gotta get me off this shit. I'm the stream king. My motherfucker losing his voice. Not from that Joshua shit. Dusted in the motherfucker, disgusted. Used to skip a lot of school and all of my teachers are articulative when they used to give that homework assignment. I'm like, what the fuck are you even talking about? It's the stream king, bro. I'm built for this. I'm built for it tough. I can do this. Bro, it's looking bad for DAZN, man. I don't see who the Americans start. Joshua fought an American at 1:30 p.m. in America so he fought against American at 1:30 and he boxed. He did what he had to do to get the W. Props for that. But by most people's account, I ain't heard nobody raving about I ain't heard nobody raving Simone about that fight. That's so Raven looking at. I just haven't heard it. People, if anything, Joshua fans are like, oh, good job, Josh, you did it. But I haven't heard no one raving you went to a restaurant and the food was real good. And you're like, man, that was dope. I got to come back to, you can't stop talking about the food. And you at the movie theater. I ain't heard nobody rave about this card like that. That's just my honest opinion. I don't know what you want me to do. Dudley from Street Fighter. You a fool, bro. They fought in Saudi at 1 p.m. just in case. Justin Fortune was mad about the fight. I was in the gym with my dad's laptop, and he said that shit was. I told you it, bro. And see, this is what I'm saying. I'm trying to. Man, fuck these dudes. I'm just telling you what I see. To me, Joshua secured the victory, which is most important because he needed it. So I can't be mad at that. But to me, okay, this is just my opinion, and I know it's different weight classes. Boxing wise, Joshua did what he had to do against what he was in there with. Salute. I personally was more impressed with Shakur Stevenson's boxing versus Joet Gonzalez. They had the whole family disown the daughter backstory. That was a high intensity fight, meaningful fight for him. And I think Shakur Stevenson's boxing looks sharp. Now I'm being serious, bro. Shakur Stevenson, I was, for his age and stuff, and I was more impressed with how he was boxing. Like, he was, bro, his defense was, I was at the fight. His defense was on point. Like, the dude was like game and coming and stuff, and he was just, and I think he could have stopped it. I don't know if he didn't want to stop him because it's this, you know, the girl's brother or whatever, but I think he could have stopped him, but he just gave a boxing lesson. Joshua didn't do that to me. He boxed what was in front of him, but what was in front of him was also not. Joet Gonzalez, to me, tried harder and looked like he was trying to win it more than Andy Ruiz. I'm giving you my honest opinion. I think Joet Gonzalez is a puncher per his division. I think Joet Gonzalez was putting Shakur Stevenson in a much higher pressure situation, but it was Shakur Stevenson's superb boxing, ring IQ, and brain that evaded those shots. Does that make sense? This was a culmination of Joshua slimming down and boxing well, but also Andy Ruiz not doing anything that he did previously. Does that make sense to you guys? Joet Gonzalez, I was at that fight. He was actually trying to take the man's head off. He couldn't do it because of Shakur Stevenson's skill set. Andy Ruiz, for whatever reason, whatever happened in that camp, he didn't look like he could get off nothing or chose not or whatever. And to me, I don't think it was all because of Joshua's boxing, because this is why I'm saying that. When he got in close, he still was not pulling the trigger or nothing. There were times where he cut off the ring and he was in the clinch. He wasn't really, bro, it looked like Kovalev Canelo. It's the same type of fight. The guy we know to do X, Y, and Z, he ain't doing nothing that we know him to do. That's why I'm not even mad that I got the prediction wrong, because I can't account if someone ain't training or whatever. Nah, there wasn't a rematch for a trilogy, but they could still make one. Bro, like I said, I can't control if a person has a bad camp or doesn't listen to the people or whatever, but I think Andy Ruiz had the skill set to at least look better, but he didn't, for whatever reason, didn't do it. It looked exactly like, bro, I don't know, I'm not gonna say it was fixed. The man's weight, that wasn't fixed. They need to fix that scale. That motherfucker weighed 283. So maybe that it's when you play with weight, you playing with something serious, because you don't know if you feel sluggish on that could have been it. So I can't say it was fixed. You know, he looked, bro, Andy Ruiz, I said this. Andy Ruiz, like when the fight, before the outcome and anything, I said Andy Ruiz, because you notice when he weighed in, he had a shirt on. Hey, y'all got to smash the like button. Stop playing, man. Y'all got to smash the like button. I don't even know why I'm even talking still. Y'all got to smash that. Bro, y'all got to smash that. I ain't even talking until I get some. Y'all got to smash that. Bro, bro, these Canelo dudes is crazy. We got 101 dislikes, 101 Dalmatians. Bro, how I didn't even expect that. Bro, 101 dislikes cause Charlo looked good.
101 dislikes because Charlo looked good.
That's hella funny. That's hella funny, bro. All right. I'm about to get out of here, bro. I didn't realize how long I was even on. Y'all gotta smash the like button. Block James R. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Icy, don't even talk, bro. You know, bro. Block him. You know it's some stupid shit. Don't even do that. Who cares? If you come in talking to stupid shit, just you know what to do, bro. Don't even give them your time. You know what to do. Come on, Icy. You one of the top shooters. You know what that was. I don't even know why you did that. You know what that was. Anyway. Ruiz, I noticed early, bro, he when he had to, I told you his weight was kind of hard to gauge. So I'm like, man, he looks, in some pictures he looked bigger, and then some, and he had the weigh-in and he wore a shirt. So I thought it was like some trickery and stuff like that. But come fight night, he actually looked big. Did y'all see that? When he actually, because you seen him without his shirt. I couldn't see it with the, I couldn't see him when he had the shirt on. I didn't know. God damn. What happened to Alistair Overeem? Did he lose? Bro, what the fuck? What happened in his fight? Bro, his lip is coming off. Bro, what happened to Alistair Overeem's fucking face, dog? He got elbowed? What the fuck was that? He got knocked out in the last 10 seconds and he's laughing? God damn. Bro, this is like some Joker shit. I didn't fuck. Bro, his lip is crazy. It was the last round too? Bro, look, this looked like the Joker. This looked mad. Bro, that looked bad. Bro, his lip. That looked disgusting. Yeah, I was trying to look at something else. That motherfucker making me lose my appetite and shit. Man, Charlo looked real good. Charlo looked real good. Bro, anyway, I didn't see Ruiz without a shirt, right? Until the fight. Because he had a shirt on at the weigh-in. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if he actually weighs, because I seen other pictures. He didn't look. Bro, and see, this is the thing. It feels like, bro, there's something up with his weight. There has to be. Like, he may weigh in like 888. Do you get what I'm saying? Because they have they had pictures of Ruiz early. I'm gonna show you. Y'all want to see? Like, I feel like I'm not saying this didn't happen back at home, but I feel like he ate unhealthily in Saudi Arabia. Like, he was like trying to pack on extra pounds thought he was going to dog Joshua. I don't know. Okay. This was Andy Ruiz on Monday. Sunday or Monday, something like that, right? You see, he don't look bad. Right? This is him in Saudi Arabia. I'm going to show you one more picture. This is him on like after the press conference. See, he don't look that bad. You see that? Like, look, he don't look like way over the limit. Like, look at his stomach. You know? And then this is him on the fight night. And I'm like, I noticed it. Look. Look. That's him on fight night. Bro, that shit look weird to me, man. I don't, it's like, why the biggest moment of your life, why would you just nah. Ruiz had nah, that's weird. Nah, that's not a Photoshop. It's him punching, and it's like the movement of his stomach captured at the. Bro, that's him. Look, this is the whole picture. I just zoomed in. See? That ain't no Photoshop, bro. This is actually released picture from the Joshua fight. Bro, see that, that just seemed weird that you would even you just squandered everything, like eat. I don't know. That's weird, bro. So I still stand by my 7 reasons. I like, not obviously I didn't get it right, but what I'm saying is if Andy Ruiz had discipline and fought like he normally fight, I still think he would have gave Joshua, like, because the thing is, you put Joshua in with the same style with someone who's disciplined, I still see Joshua having problems, even the way he was boxing. Joshua didn't look unhittable to me. It just, Ruiz he was getting in close. Mark Breland suggested that Ruiz could get paid off. He may be right. Man, it's almost unbelievable, bro. It's unbelievable that somebody would have this much, like the Saudi Arabia thing was already fishy, but it just seemed weird. It seemed weird that you're just like, oh man, I'm just going to eat and keep eating and fight at an unhealthy weight, my highest weight since I turned pro. Bro, all this shit look like the Canelo Kovalev shit. I'm just telling you. You can take it for what you want, He said the Blob from X-Men. Hey, Icy, you out of control. I just never heard of no shit like that where a person has a fight where they just, bro, you have a real disorder or something, I don't know. That's just weird. That's a serious lapse in judgment. Period. He came in at 283. That's weird. Bro, I thought it was a trick. That's what I'm saying. I thought he was just like bluffing. Maybe he was 283. But whatever. Joshua won. Joshua outboxed him. But I still feel Joshua, man, I don't think Joshua, it's hard to say that he's the same because it wasn't enough of a, I don't know, man. I think this fight should happen in America for sure. I really think the fight should happen in America. But to me, I still have questions because the way he boxed, okay, I got a game. Y'all want to play a game real quick? Smash the like button. Y'all ready to play a game? Tom Etheridge, yeah, I'll check it out. He said Mark Breland said the fight might be fixed before, like weeks before. Bro, there's money in Saudi Arabia, so, anything's possible, but whatever. I'm trying my best not to think cynically, but I want to know why DAZN keeps having fights, main events with cash cows where they have to win, and then the threat, the guy that's on paper is supposed to be a huge risk, doesn't show up at all. I know, but listen to what I'm saying to you. How does DAZN have 2 fights in a matter of 2-3 months where the main event with cash cows block Hispanic boxing because you're trying to cause distractions? How does DAZN have, it's not a good look on your watch, trust me. How does DAZN have 2 fights, main events, where important cash cows are supposed to be on paper at least, threatening dangerous fights, and conveniently their opposition fights in a way that is not categorized as how we've always seen him? I've watched Andy Ruiz, I think he was on ESPN. When I watched all that old shit with Top Rank when he had a shaved head and shit. I've watched Andy Ruiz for years. So, it's just weird. It's just, maybe it's coincidence or whatever. But it's just weird that the Canelo Kovalev looks nothing like how we've ever seen him fight. And then Andy Ruiz just, gorgeous, like, just eats and eats. And then he puts himself into a, like, who the fuck gives himself the itis before a fight? You ever get the itis? And like, motherfucker tired. That's just weird. But whether it's 100% authentic or whatever, this is on DAZN's watch. So it looks bad to me because you had 2 fights that didn't live up to expectations, and the guys you sought after from other people's promotion put up duds. Like, it's like, are the people being, like, are the people are like Top Rank and Al Heyman sending people and telling them to put duds up, or, someone being paid off? Because it just seems weird that DAZN, both of their fights where it was 2 people, two important cash cows fighting 2 guys from other people's networks normally. And then they just don't fight anything like we've ever seen. We just seen Kovalev fight. He didn't look like, in the Kovalev-Canelo fight, he looked nothing the same. As he just fought Anthony Yarde, he didn't look like that. We seen Ruiz give Joshua problems, and he can't even, like, lift his hands and throw punches. Like, he's super lethargic. That's just weird. It's just what it is, bro. But I'm going to name guys. Joshua, the way he boxed versus other people, you put the last name. This is the game. Put the last name of the person you think would win. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think people are convinced with Joshua's boxing. Yes, his boxing got his belts back, and it did enough to beat Ruiz, who was lethargic for whatever reason. But Joshua versus Wilder, based on how Joshua looked with his boxing, who wins that fight? If they were to fight, let's say in March. Put the last name of the person you would favor. Wilder. Even LJ put Wilder. And she loved Joshua. That's hella funny. All right, that's an obvious one. Joshua, the way he looked, or Adam Kaunacki. Let's say at the Barclays. She said, I love Wilder too. My bad. All right, Joshua Kaunacki. No, we're doing Joshua versus Kaunacki now. Josh. See, it's kind of a mixture. All right. Joshua versus Luis Ortiz. Joshua or Luis Ortiz. Come on, type. Smash the like button. Damn, y'all going crazy with it. Hey, look at the chat. We moving, baby. Tyson Fury versus Joshua. Let's say this fight was in March. Joshua versus Tyson Fury. Come on, vote. See, that's what I'm saying. Look at what people are saying. I don't feel people are vent. All right, here's a good one. Daniel Dubois versus Joshua. Daniel Dubois versus Joshua. Look at LJ voting on all of them. LJ is such a good girl. Joshua, oh, okay. Mixed bag. It's pretty mixed. Bro, that's a good fight. He said Dubois via beheading. Why you keep calling it beheadings, bro? See, that's what I'm saying. So I still feel like it was a lackluster performance because look how mixed it is. And, like, actually some of them weren't even that. Like, Ortiz wasn't really mixed. Wilder wasn't really mixed. Some of the other ones, like Kaunacki and Dubois, it kind of, like, Kaunacki was kind of mixed. But Dubois, I seen more probably for Dubois. That's what I'm saying. Like, so it wasn't, to me, it was, he did what he had to do. He did what he had to do. What about Joshua F.A. Ajagba? That's a good one. Joshua F.A. Ajagba. Ooh, that's two Nigerians too, so that'd be a war, huh? He said Joshua didn't make a statement. Ajagba versus Dubois. That's fire. Toss up. All right. Joshua Gerald Miller. Joshua Gerald Miller. Big Baby Miller. Joshua. You said FA too slow like Joshua the Fat. Whatever. It's someone said a draw. See, that's what I'm saying. The bottom line, Joshua, there's no way. Okay. LJ got a good point. Good point. Joshua versus Usyk. I don't know. Usyk might be too little. I don't know though. Joshua versus Usyk. Especially if Joshua light, but still way more than Usyk. I mean, more than Usyk. Damn, y'all pick Usyk. Usyk didn't look that good to me. Versus, I mean, it's his first fight, so I got to see a little bit more. Damn, hella people picking Usyk? I don't know. Usyk didn't look that good, so it's hard to judge. Joshua, all right, last one. Joshua Joe Joyce. They spar all the time, so I don't know. They said, damn, ain't nobody picking Joe Joyce. Y'all hella rude, bro. Yeah, so, but see, Wilder's clearly the king of the division, because if I went through all these names and named Wilder, we know it's going to be a lot more one-sided. Someone said Joshua Briggs. Stop it. They're not finna do that. Somebody said Lennox at 55 or Joshua. I picked Lennox. Wow. Y'all out of pocket. Anyway, that's my time. It was a good day of boxing. Lot on. Charlo looked good. Joshua got the victory, but, you know, I just wasn't. I don't. Okay, here's the question. Did Joshua-Ruiz 2 live up to the hype? Yes or no? That's all I want to know. Did Joshua 2 live up to the hype? Whatever your expectation independently was for the rematch, did it live up to it? Yes or no? Simple question. He said, hell no. Why? All right, point proven then. He said Barty versus Minaj. Hey, get out of here. No extreme. That's what I'm saying. Like, but even Joshua, even if Joshua, my thing is this. I'm not even mad that Joshua won like that. But even if it was more eventful, I think that, like, see, bro, this is what I'm saying. This whole shit was weird. This whole fight week was weird. All of it. The location. Listen to what I'm saying. If that Andy Ruiz showed up with Deontay Wilder and he wasn't throwing punches like he wasn't, how does that fight play out? If Andy Ruiz fought the same fight with Wilder, how would it play out? Like, got too big and, you know, didn't really throw as much punches. He said night. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Wilder, Andy Ruiz couldn't have an undisciplined night like that with that type of performance with Wilder. He's too short, and Wilder can knock you out off the back foot. So him coming forward, Wilder could back up, have long ass arms, quick, bro. That would have been horrible. That would have been. See, that's what I'm saying. Wilder's the face of boxing because Wilder, there's no way the way Andy Ruiz fought, I could picture him prevailing, fighting like that and not throwing any punches. And the funny thing is, but wait, there's more. There's a lot of people who were saying that Ruiz, they thought he could get past Joshua and Ruiz would beat Wilder. You know, there was a lot of people. See, I told you, boxing has so much emotion, national pride, racism. You know, people who are racist with racist views and shit, they just be saying whatever. But if Andy Ruiz has issues with discipline, listen, if he got past Joshua, I would have loved to see the fight. But if he has discipline issues to the point where it's going to make him not throw his hands, and he's already at a height deficit, and Wilder has long arms, nobody beat Wilder up like Joshua got beat up by Ruiz. So that's a whole different fight because you have to take something from the man to even make him fight that cautiously like Joshua fought. You know, Wilder, bro, that would have been a horror because Luis Ortiz looked 10 times better than Ruiz's game plan and was in better shape and still got leveled. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like Joshua's performance, I'm not hating, but it didn't do him any justice because I don't think you were in there with the most formidable version of Andy. Not Joshua's fault, but it didn't make for a compelling fight. So Joshua, I don't know that Joshua hasn't really improved in the ways he would need to improve to fight, you know, Wilder or Luis Ortiz off of that performance because it was an uninspired performance from Ruiz, uninspiring. He literally, like, aside from like the closing segment, which he did nothing to follow up of round 5, what did Ruiz do throughout most of the fight to give Joshua mad stuff to worry about? He didn't look like the way he was fighting wasn't look like he said, I'm willing to die in the ring, and he didn't look like that. Did he look like he was willing to die in the ring? Which that's what he said, bro. He said, I'm willing to die in the ring. Did it look like he put out the maximum, you know, punch output that he possibly could? Bro, it didn't even look like that. Yeah, he was waiting and letting himself. You can't let someone get into a rhythm. You can't let someone get into a rhythm that's taller than you. It was just weird. It was just a weird. I'm glad it's over, bro. It was weird, but in my opinion, Luis Ortiz, Wilder, you couldn't have fought an off night like that. Undisciplined, 283. Luis Ortiz can box and move. I've seen him do it. Christian Hammer, Bryant Jenny. He can box and move and pop you. And it's a southpaw. And he's deceptively quick. You can't have an off night with them guys. You know? And to be honest, I think even a Daniel Dubois, the way Ruiz, you got to fight, bro. He would have had to fight. You can't be out of shape fighting Daniel Dubois. That motherfucker big. So I still feel like Joshua, he won. That's fine. I'm good with that. But he didn't really do himself any favors because at the end of the day, it was an uninspiring performance by Ruiz. Didn't give him as much to think about. Plus, he boxed well. In my honest opinion, I feel like Joshua boxed well, but wasn't forced to face the threat that we all thought would be there that would have made it compelling. Does that make sense? See, the difference is Wilder fought Luis Ortiz in shape, and it wasn't like a figment of our imagination. The way Luis Ortiz was fighting looked like he was in shape. It looked like things went well with Larry Wade in camp. This wasn't the case for Ruiz. No excuse, but Wilder was in there with a grade A threat. Everything we built Luis Ortiz up to be, he was that for 7 rounds, except for the last 10 seconds. Everything we've built Andy Ruiz to be from his whole career and his June fight, he did not display. And I don't think it's purely because Joshua is Mayweather. Does that make sense? I don't think Joshua was just like, oh, bow. Bro, he looked hesitant and afraid to throw anything with real conviction when he could have. Bro, I think Joshua, the way Ruiz looked, he could have got a knockdown or a stoppage, but he was too on the move and not worried about, like, he was so afraid to to get lured out, and that's what he had to do to get over this hump. But it's gonna be interesting because I think Joshua's his bro. He was a knockout artist, walking people down, and now he had a fight on the move. So it might take a couple fights. Look at Sean Porter. Sean Porter started trying to box Danny Garcia, try to box you guys, and then he got in a rut because those two fights, instead of doing what he normally does, and like rough guys up and the football shit and the feintings and shit, he started boxing a lot. But that's not really his style. And I think the same thing for Joshua. And then when he brought it back in the Errol Spence, it mixed his boxing in with the aggressive stuff because Errol Spence pissed him off with the shit he was saying. Then you got for a great fight. This wasn't like that. I think Errol Spence was in there with a formidable Sean Porter. Sean Porter was in shape, clearly. Sean Porter got up from the knockdown, clearly. And he was bringing a war to Errol Spence. This is factual stuff. I was there. I think even Charlo's opponent today was more game and ready for like the moment. He just lost to a better person, right? Charlo's just better than him. But I think he was jumping in and trying to catch him, and like he was trying different stuff. Andy Ruiz didn't give Joshua much to respect. Therefore, I think it became easier for him to outbox him. LJ says her fight of the year was Spence Porter. That's what I'm saying. Joshua fight definitely wasn't no fight of the year. It wasn't even fight of the night. I like the Charlo shit better. Yeah, Andy bro, he followed him. I don't know what he did in camp or what the fuck he ate. Bro, he ate some, I don't know, bro. Wingstop. I don't know what he ate, bro. But it just wasn't. Canelo is greater than Charlo. Then fight him. See, bro, look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. He wants to anoint Canelo way greater than Charlo, but he don't push for the fight. Block him. Bro, how can he be the best and he won't fight him? If he's better than him, fight him, beat him, then you got that scalp. Block this dude, bro. They want to say it because it makes them feel good. If he's better than him, he might be. Fight him. We'll all be able to watch that he's better than him. Bro, Andy Ruiz didn't do none of what he did in the first fight. That's a shame, man. That's a shame. Golden opportunity. I told you I didn't like the fight in Saudi Arabia, bro. I don't know. The whole thing looks sus. It's just DAZN got to stop having fights that look like the person can't do any. Like, okay. How come PBC and Top Rank haven't had 2 fights in 2 months where what was supposed to happen looked like the person couldn't do anything that they were able to do? Like even the Shakur, I was at Shakur Stevenson, Joet Gonzalez. To me, it looked like Joet Gonzalez couldn't do what he was supposed to do because of Shakur Stevenson. Shakur was like moving and bro, he was just punches whizzing by him. He was too sharp. DAZN keep putting on main events back-to-back months, basically, where a person we've watched several fights from all of a sudden don't do nothing that they've ever done. That's just bad coincidence. That's just such bad luck that you keep having these main events. One in a different location, the other one waiting for UFC 244, and all of a sudden these guys, whatever happens in their life, whatever's going on, they cannot look like who we've known them to look like. Like when I watched Errol Spence, Sean Porter, that was the best Sean Porter. Sean Porter was coming off a bad performance with you guys, but he got up for the Errol Spence fight. You see? Let me say that again. Sean Porter looked okay, and he didn't look great versus you guys. So coming off of such a bad performance or okay below average performance for him, it's easy to follow that trend and have a bad performance with Errol Spence. But Porter actually came and looked completely motivated and re-energized for Spence. So that led up to the participant. You look at Anthony Durrell. It's not that Anthony Durrell didn't do what he always did. He was outboxing David Benavidez. He was outboxing him for several rounds. But David Benavidez having the youth, the cut open up, Durrell, sometimes they get cut and things happen. They get frustrated and kind of disassociate their mind from the event. And that's what happened. But I still seen Durrell. It's weird that DAZN keep making these fights where we've studied these fighters and they just don't do nothing that they've ever done. It's just weird. Because it seems easy that Sean Porter, since he was coming off a bad performance, why did he get up for Errol Spence? You know? Better be a Vodstick. It's not that the Top Rank fight, right? It's not that Better Be just looked phenomenal. Vodstick was coming. You know, Vodstick did what he always did, and he looked supreme at doing it. So why does DAZN keep having these fights? That's all I need to know. So, yes, Vodstick lost, but Vodstick was in shape, motivated, and he looked ready to go. And it's not so much that he wasn't trying. He just lost. The guy beat him in the amateurs. Whoom, whoom, whoom. So it's weird that DAZN, they have this DAZN curse where they keep putting on main events with their stars who can't afford to lose, and then their opponent all of a sudden lays a goose egg. Lays an egg right there. That's weird to me. That is really weird. They keep laying, their main events keep laying the egg. The cash cow that they can't afford to lose, the opponent just lays an egg, and we've never seen them look like that. It's just bad luck because this is all on your watch. Anyway, that's my time, people. Holla at the kid. Appreciate you. We had a good day of boxing. We working. Or bro. See, y'all got me on one. Derevyanchenko that we seen in the Jacobs fight showed up for the Golovkin fight, but even better. You know what I'm saying? But the cash cow fights, you know, they making the it's just weird, bro. It's just really weird. Shout out to LJ. She's such a sweetheart. He said Joshua ran the whole fight. Bro, you got to get the win. He just did whatever he had to do to win. But it wasn't convincing that he'll beat Wilder. You know he's not going to fight Luis Ortiz now. So Eddie Hearn can have that. But you're going to have a unified heavyweight champ not coming back to America, not fighting Wilder, not fighting Luis Ortiz. And it's a shame. LJ deserves a wrench. Nah, because she's too emotional. She hear y'all talk about me. She going to be like, what? And she going to be clapping everything. Bow, 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 bow. It'll be like the Wild Wild West with LJ with a wrench. Hey, LJ kind of gangster, so she gonna hold the gun sideways like O-Dog. That's how LJ hold a gun. That's how they do it in Australia. Someone told me they hold a gun like O-Dog. You gotta hold that gun like O-Dog. Why y'all keep bitching about my tape? Y'all crazy. Icy, the word. Remember that time Icy fell asleep at the wheel or whatever the fuck? He killed like 20 people in the stream. They're like, hey, good chat, Ego. Icy, bow, headshot. Icy thought he was the Irishman. Remember that? Icy was like, heard you paint houses, bow. This motherfucker, he thought he was De Niro and the Irishman. You out of pocket. Hey, Ron, what's up? Did you go to Charlo fight or you just chill? Oh shit. Ron, you go to the Charlo tonight or you chilled at home? What'd you do? I should do it like this. I should wear my shit like this, huh? So y'all can see the beard. You know how when the dogs get their ears pinched? You know what's weird? Who's Dennis? Oh, Dennis Hogan. He said, I see Dennis get his shit. Yeah, that was... Charlo look good, man. It's weird because I had these cover my ears and it blocks out the sound. So when I did that, I felt like I could hear better. Does that sound crazy? Like I didn't realize that this would, over my ears would muffle my sound. But when I'm lifting it up like that, I can hear way better. That's hella weird to me. I didn't think this little flap was gonna block that much of my hearing. So when I lifted this up, it felt like I was screaming. You know when you have headphones in, someone talk to you like, "Hey, what's up?" Like, damn, shit. Take the AirPods out, motherfucker talking. LJ lying. She be lying. Yeah, that Overeem lip look crazy. His lip look crazy. I got to look at the knockout now. But anyway, a lot of boxing on to that. Oh my, Dillian White, bro, he didn't look that good. He didn't look that good. I really don't want to hear Eddie Hearn or Dillian White talk about mandatory for Wilder. And Wilder's scared, bro. It doesn't even sound believable off of that performance. Like, see, this is what I'm saying, man. Eddie Hearn got to start Eddie Hearn is trying to come to America with UK matchmaking tactics. It don't resonate. I don't even want to see Dillian White versus Wilder. I would rather see Dillian White, Gerald Miller, Daniel Dubois, Philip Ergovich, Efe Ajagba, Adam Kaunacki, like someone like that first. I want to see him fight someone like that first. And then if he gets past that or something, try to get a title shot. But it's like people want to just skip around, like just him talking about the mandatory and shit. The WBC said he ain't going to get it next year. So Eddie Hearn keep doing this soft. How you got Philip Ergovich and Dillian White, but they can't fight each other? That's what I'm saying. They want to save it. He knows Philip Ergovich is good and Dillian White's good, and he don't want see Al Heyman. He got the stable. He got so many people. It don't matter. He could put Sean Porter and Eddie Hearn. When is Eddie Hearn gonna match that tough? Where Errol Spence got to lose, or Sean Porter got to lose, or Errol Spence got to lose and Mikey got to lose. Why won't Eddie Hearn do this? Amir Khan, Kell Brook, Philip Ergovich, Dillian White, Usyk, Dillian White, something. Bro, it's always like Dillian White, Lucas Brown, Dave Allen, domestic level fight, you know? And then the guy that looks like they might be able to get out of world level, the Usyks and Philip Ergovich, they never matched Dillian White with. Damn near not even AJ. It's weird to me. That's what I'm saying. It seems like Eddie Hearn would learn the American market more, that this is not the same. People ain't just going, we don't just buy everything. We're not going to just buy like two guys that ain't been branded out here that no one knows. Like, it just don't work like that. It just don't work like that. Like, why don't Billy Joe Saunders fight Caleb Smith? I would prefer that to Canelo. See, that's what I'm saying. Billy Joe Saunders, Caleb Smith, good fight. Billy Joe Saunders, Danny Jacobs. They're both at 68. Why can't Billy Joe Saunders fight Danny Jacobs? That's a fight we would know. Danny Jacobs got to fight Chavez Jr., who's one fight removed from a Canelo beating. That's what I'm saying, bro. This soft-ass matchmaking don't work the same out there. I'm not saying every fight has to be your fight, but there's several rematch room fights that are like Derek Chisora, Dillian White. Who asked for that? Who asked for that? Who said, oh, these two absolutely must happen? You know? Joseph Parker off a loss fighting Dillian White. Like, he can't even get back on track from the Anthony Joshua loss. Anthony Joshua, I think his Andy Ruiz has changed the people's perception of him. Those two fights with Ruiz. Not even that Ruiz did great, that he did great, because he didn't. But did you guys see that Ruiz walked through every one of his shots? Some of them landed pretty flush, and Ruiz walked through it. And they look pretty hard Joshua shots that we've seen other people in the past maybe get through or not struggle to get through or whatever. Bro, why there's no way you can convince me that Joshua hits harder than Wilder. See, before they were billing Joshua as a knockout artist, and his record supported it. It was like 19-0, 19 knockouts or whatever it was. But we clearly see Wilder's powers dealing with something different. Andy Ruiz literally walked through all of his shots. His face didn't even look bad. His face didn't even look bad at all. Not at all. And he ate the whole shit. And then, so I really don't think Ruiz would have been able to walk through Wilder's shit like that. If you believe that, then make that fight. Make Wilder versus Ruiz and tell him to weigh 283 if you believe Ruiz finna walk through all that Wilder smoke. See, that's what I'm saying. So Ruiz has kind of killed Joshua's like hype a bit, where he's not going to be received as the same person. Like, this is Ruiz after the fight.
Supporters, all my fans, all my loved ones, I'm sorry I let you guys down. I know we didn't get this victory, but it was a learning experience, man. I know I should have trained harder. I know I should have taken more serious, but he won, no excuses. But best believe I'm going to come back stronger. Thank you, everybody que me apoyaron. Gracias. Ya sé que perdí, pero voy a venir para la tercera pelea más duro, más fuerte. Y le vamos a echar más ganas. Todo por todo el apoyo. Todos mis fans. Thank you. I love you guys.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't look like back in the day, Joshua was knocking people out like Eric Molina. Oh, shit. He don't look like that. And he was not even, bro, Andy Ruiz wasn't even I was like, why is he not jabbing? He was walking through the front door. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think Joshua, I'm not trying to be too critical because he won, but I'm saying the performance didn't do much justice for the Joshua hype, if you will. Andy Ruiz was literally walking him down and still not throwing punches, and face don't even look half bad, never was knocked down, ate every shot. If Wilder box you and land them same shots, you're not standing. Bro, you're not going to stand. I have to see the person stand through. Because Tyson Fury did. The thing is, Tyson Fury was making Wilder miss. So it wasn't like he was walking Wilder down and getting hit with that type of shit and kept coming. He just got caught, and then it was the last round, in the other round. But he wasn't walking through this shit from at a standstill and getting hit with the whole shot and then kept coming. Bro, it's not going to happen. You would not be standing, bro. So it's clear. So I don't know. Put it this way. If you put Joshua in there with Wilder, then it's not going to happen. And see, the thing is, Joshua say, I want to unify with Wilder. Stop. I don't think anyone believes that. Okay, you want to unify with Wilder, but then moments later, they said the WBO ruled he got to fight Usyk.
Wilder fight.
Yeah, definitely. I would love to.
Predsjedavajući RTL Television Croatia. Is there a wish to unite all the belts? The Deontay Wilder fight.
Yeah, definitely. I would love to, definitely. I've united four. It's hard. It's difficult to keep them. It's difficult to unite them. I'm sure PBC were desperately rooting for Andy to win. But we came and put a little spanner in their works. But we'll see what happens, man. I'd love to unite the belts, but I think me chasing, same as in the fight, sometimes if I'm chasing the right hand or I'm chasing the left hook, it may come crashing down, and I realize that chasing that fight wasn't playing into my benefit. So I'm just going to let the path take its course. I've got great people managing me. I've got a great team. And when the opportunity presents itself to become undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, me by now, I'd definitely step up and take the challenge.
Bro, does that sound realistic, bro? You see how passive that sounds? Oh, you know me. You know, when it happens, I'm not gonna now. Okay, he just said he would love for it to happen, but then he said he's not chasing it. Man, come on. Who said, like, Jermall Charlo, if he was asked about, hey, would you fight Canelo? Would you fight Triple G? Do you think he's gonna say, oh yeah, I'm sick of chasing Canelo and Triple G. I'm not gonna chase them. If it happens, then it happens. Man, come on. So Eddie Hearn still has his work cut out. He still has a work cut out because I tell you, off of that performance and the performance before that, obviously, and then that Joshua he cannot be an American star unless he fights Wilder or the winner of Wilder Fury, which I think is going to be Wilder. There's no way he could be an American star. Bro, it doesn't even make sense for him to come and fight in America, really, unless it's a big name or somebody. Like, he could fight Adam Kalnaki or something in New York. But that's why the downside is that's cool. He outboxed and won. But the Wilder fight, bro, it's like keep away. They're just playing keep away with the belts. Wilder's been saying what Wilder has to deal with. Wilder's a tough man, bro. He's a strong-minded individual because what he has to deal with is bullshit. It is such bullshit. Try to fight Povetkin. Was going to go to Russia. Fails a drug test. Fight canceled. Going to fight Adam or Andre Wawowski from Poland. Failed a drug test. Was going to fight Luis Ortiz in November. Failed a drug test. And the fight later got rescheduled and he's now fought him twice. Right? Drug test fails. Been chasing Joshua, smoked him out. Then they let Joshua, who was then undefeated, lose to Andy Ruiz. And then now he has the belts again because he beat him and boxed him. Didn't look superb, but he did what he had to do. And then now they're not going to fight him again. Bro, it's so predictable. Wilder got to deal with so much bullshit. Tyson Fury, immediate rematch on the table. He ran to ESPN, start fighting tune-up. Look at what Wilder has to deal with, bro. Drug test fails, running for the immediate rematch and trying to get better real quick. Joshua ran from the first fight in 50 mil. Now he's all passive. Oh yeah, I went to fight him, but I'm not gonna chase him, bro. He's just happy he got his belts back, and it's the same shit. And Joseph Parker, Wilder called him out when he was a champion, didn't fight him. Al Heyman should have, he should have probably not made the Joshua Charles Martin fight. He should have just let Wilder fight Charles Martin, and then he would have had 2 belts. Because Wilder's been saying for years, one face, one name, one chance, and he can't get there with all this little shit going on. Heyman should have just let Wilder fight, and then we would have never even been in this predicament probably. But it's unfortunate that this keeps happening in boxing. There's ways to get the belts, ways to get these belts, but not when people are playing keep away. Eddie Hearn should be pressured into making Joshua versus Wilder. There's interviews with Eddie Hearn on tape before the Ruiz loss, but still, it's your voice on tape saying Joshua would knock out Wilder in 3 rounds. But then he's not being made to fight him. He got his belts back. Bravo. But he's not being made to fight him. They're going to have him fight Usyk and then play keep away, and then Usyk won't fight. Man, it's just crazy. And meanwhile, Wilder's getting bigger brand and strong, but he can't get these belts, because Andy Ruiz ate and didn't, bring him back. And it's just more games. More games. That's my time, people. I'll be back with some more heat.